Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
What up, y'all? Graveyard Shift, episode 66. Man, we one step closer to 500, y'all. We'll be there before you know it. As you just seen the video from my guy Kelly. If you recently sober, check out Life Beyond Sobriety, lifebeyondsobriety.com. Great way to take the proper steps to continue doing the right thing. So if you or a loved one is in need of those services, man, y'all make sure to check that out. Man, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. I don't even know what to say. It's been a long week. As y'all seen, once again, the NBA and the Laker media cartel have showed their ugly faces. Okay, that's the NBA has showed the ugly truth, the ugly side of things, and just the fact that the NBA just for some reason, I don't know what it is. For some reason, the NBA hates Sacramento. No. Dim the beam, all that type of shit. Oh, you guys haven't won in this many years and all that. But I assure you that the NBA hated Sacramento long. I'm gonna pull it up over on this. Thing. And I don't know if you're paying attention. I said previous to this that DeMontis was not going to make the All-Star game. I said he wasn't. Yeah, I knew he wasn't because the NBA hates Sacramento. So the Western Conference reserves for the backcourt: it's Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, and Steph Curry. Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, and Steph Curry. The reserves for the front court are Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Paul George. They're top 5 seed, right? Aren't they the 5th seed? I can accept Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. I can accept that. 2 All-Stars. Anthony Edwards, like I said, Karl Anthony Towns. But then that leaves Steph Curry and Anthony Davis. That leaves Steph Curry and Anthony Davis. The politics of the NBA will not allow Steph Curry to not is averaging 27, 5, and 4. $27, 5, and 4 for Steph Curry. 27, 5, and 4 for De'Aaron Fox. The only difference is what Steph Curry's what the 12th seed? What seed are they? Hold on. What seed are they? Let me see real quick. Let me look. I gotta check out on my phone because I got too many screens up. I just sent that link out, y'all. Y'all can pull up if y'all want. Let me see. De'Aaron Fox and Steph Curry are averaging the same numbers. Only difference is Steph Curry's the 12th seed. De'Aaron Fox is the 5th seed. But, I mean, come on. Steph can't stay home, right? Steph can't stay home, right? Nah. I love Anthony Davis, and I love what he's doing this season. I swear I do. I swear I do. Let's look at his numbers. Let's play a little basketball, y'all. Even now, I mean, bruh. But they're the 10th seed.
Nigger, 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 nigger. Nigger, 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 nigger. Yo, what's good? What's good, Torian Prince?
Called him Torian Prince, bro.
What's good, Torian?
All right, I'm gonna stop fucking with it. T Swayze, what up?
What up, Lux? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. What's good with you?
Shit, nothing. I'm a Celtic fan. Me and you talked before. I don't know if you remember me,
Mhm.
but I'm fucking pissed on how we lost. But like, I already know that that it was rigged. You feel me? Like basically, like they took a bag. You feel me? There's no way in hell the Lakers got no POA defenders. No way in hell Jason Tatum and Derek White is getting past all the Lakers defenders, but they're smoking wide open layups and they can't even fucking buy a bucket. You meant to tell me that we got the best two-way backcourt and we can't even guard a fucking Park Car and we're cones on defense and Al Horford forgot how to fucking rebound and pass. 8 turnovers in the first fucking 9 turnovers in the first half. It's fucking despicable. We had 8 in the first. We had 7 in the first quarter.
You talking about
The Celtics.
you talking about the other night when the Celtics played?
Yeah.
The Lakers without Brown and AD.
And then Mazzulla, he didn't play Jaylen Brown and Porzingis in the third quarter, and then Tatum didn't play like that in the, I think was it the second or first, one of the two. But he was playing drop coverage against D'Lo and Austin Reeves. And then he went
either way, y'all can't lose to the Lakers without Brown and AD.
Yeah, but no, I believe they took a bag, bro. For
Who
sure.
took a bag?
Vegas won all their money.
Shit, I don't know.
This nigga was playing, bro.
Ain't nobody rigging nothing against the Celtics, man. Stop.
Bob has a nigger dick.
Man.
Nigger dick.
Hey, you don't know basketball, bro. I seen my team. I seen my team play bad, bro. They took a bag, bro.
Yo, is he just logging
Yo, that
on to
nigga
different
wild,
people's
man.
accounts, bro?
Yeah, you got a bunch of different ones.
Oh, okay.
BBC.
You gotta stop letting him out, man.
name
He's trying to get your channel banned, man. He's trying to get your YouTube channel clapped, man.
They ain't gonna ban me for that. Shit, it'll be all good. The worst thing that happened is I get a yellow dollar sign. I get a yellow dollar sign every time I let you niggas come up here and get to talking shit. So I'm used to that.
Hey,
That was
man.
wild.
T,
Oh, my bad.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a rough night for you boys, you know. Derek White didn't look like he wanted to be out there. Drew Holiday didn't look like he knew what he was doing on defense.
Didn't.
It was a tough night for you boys. You know, Jaylen Brown looked uninterested in even playing. You know, he looked like he wanted the night off. So
I don't think.
Go Celtics basketball. You know,
And then on top of that,
happy they took that L.
my team, bro, but look, check this out. My team was stuck at 100 for like damn near 5 minutes, bro. And they're blowing past the Lakers defender, and they gave a bro. It's like they forgot how to play basketball. They forgot how to pass. They forgot how to defend. Like, come
This
on,
the thing. Hey, this the thing, though. This the thing, though. T, look, T. This the thing.
Come on.
Bro. This the thing. Look, my nigga. This is cool. It's cool and all right. I feel for you. But you niggas lost to the Lakers with no Bron, no AD. I don't got no sympathy for that. I'm talking about it's inexcusable. What's inexcusable? I'll tell you what's inexcusable. What's inexcusable is that there is no Kings in the All-Star game. That's
What's crazy is how did
what's even more? Hold on. What's even worse? What's even worse than, I'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna stay focused. Here. The reserves are Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, and Devin Booker.
No worry, you can't tell me Devin Booker have a better year than De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is like a top 3 point guard in the league.
Top 3 is crazy, but he definitely top 5.
Look.
Top 3 is
Fox
crazy,
is not
but
better,
he should be
Fox
over.
is not better than Curry, but he's having a better year. You get what I'm saying?
He ain't having a better year,
He's
but
better than Halliburton, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, he is.
He
is better than Hallie. But I don't got Hallie top 3 though. So
Jaylen Brown should have made it last year.
Nah.
If you look at his numbers, look at his impact.
But listen though. How did Cat? And see this, I don't understand.
They're the first key. They're the first key.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Hold on. Here's the problem.
LeBron should be All-Star.
Hold on. Cat been hooping this year. 23
You can't.
points.
You can't justify Minnesota not having two All-Stars.
Cash shooting 40.
But why? Well, why is Cat over Rudy Gobert? Hold on. Why is Cat over Rudy Gobert?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good question though.
I'm not tripping too much off of that. Like Rudy, that's what I'm saying. I would even more. I could see them having 3 All-Stars.
They should
3 All-Stars is crazy. No, they should have 2. They should have 2.
I don't understand why y'all act like this isn't how it's always gone. Y'all acting oblivious to how the All-Star shit works. If you're not a top 6 seed, you don't get 2 All-Stars.
What you mean, the Lakers?
If the players
that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Brown ain't doing shit.
If the 2 players on the team,
so what I'm saying is Bron got So what you're saying is Karl Anthony Towns isn't playing like All-Star.
Ox, he's
You
not
can't
playing.
say that, bro. You can't
He's
say
not
that. Well,
playing.
I'm not.
He's
I'm,
not
I'm
playing
talking
better
about.
than.
I'm talking
He's
about.
not-
I'm talking about
He got the number one
serious. I'm
seed.
talking about serious, logical shit right now. I'm not talking about what we. I'm not
Yes,
talking
he's
about
playing
what
like
we
an
want.
all-star.
I'm not
Hey, Ox.
talking. I'm not. Hold on, bro. I'm not talking
My bad.
about what we want to happen or how we feel about it. I'm talking about logical shit and how this always works. I'm not talking about anything besides that. What I'm saying is, it doesn't make any sense for like why would so for instance, if Chet Holmgren was playing a little better, if he had better numbers, he should be an all-star. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all I'm saying. Like those Minnesota and OKC have been going back and forth with the first seed all season. You can't justify especially Minnesota. There's no way that Karl Anthony Towns or Rudy Gobert isn't an all-star. One of those.
I'm just kind of mad that the front runner for DPOY right now. It's not in an all-star game on the number one seed, and a big part of the main reason the Timberwolves are the number one seed is because of Rudy Gobert and his defense. The fact that he's not over Cat is crazy to me. I don't understand that, but no, it is what it is. Cat deserves it. You know, he's been playing great. I think he's shooting 52% from the field, 44% from
50,
three.
90. 40, 50, 90.
Yeah, 44 from three, like 87% for the free throw line. So he's been
Lead
open.
the NBA 3-point percentages.
He shouldn't be over.
His free throw is at 87. So he's almost 40, 50, 90. He'll be 40, 50, 90 if he shot 2.5% better from the free throw line.
Oh, his free throws went down? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's shooting at 87%. But that's the only thing.
Oh, that's Nahari? I didn't even know that. Oh, what up?
Yeah. So the thing about it, like the Clippers are a 3 seed. You know what I'm saying? I can't see Paul George coming out. And it's not Anthony Davis' fault. I'm gonna tell you whose fault it is. It's the fans' fault. It's the fans' fault. They voted
George coming out.
They're the 3 seed. That's all. Have you not been seeing how they've been
George
playing?
is their best player, bro. I don't have a
George
problem with
averaging
Paul George.
23 points on 43%, bro. What are we doing?
Paul George shouldn't.
He's been playing really good. It's not all about the stats.
Yeah, the last few weeks.
It's about your impact on the game. It's about the run that team has gone on.
They got 4 Hall of Famers on the team.
Thanks.
I'm not doing this, that's all.
I honestly don't know. The All-Stars is kind of tough because I honestly don't. For me, the West All-Stars, a lot of people see these De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis got snubbed. I would have put De'Aaron Fox over Cat because the Kings have been. I think they're like a top 4 seed.
Cat's in the front court. De'Aaron's in the back court.
Oh, so that's how it works. It's just I thought it was position because I thought it was position.
No. So and the thing about it is only. You got to mute up, Nahari.
The Lakers should have 1 All-Star. I never heard of a 10 seed having 2 All-Stars.
Well, is that my background?
No, Nahari.
Nigga need Anthony Davis to win.
We can't just look past that like that didn't just happen, bro. Nahari, there's a screaming woman in your background, bro.
But that's my family, bro. It's all good, bro.
The bonus definitely should be in there.
So so that's my thing. Like I'm not pushing for both of them to make the All-Star game. I'm cool with that. Like I was expecting one of them. But when I'm looking at it, I can easily see De'Aaron Fox being an All-Star game over Steph Curry. If Steph Curry didn't get the fan vote, which I'm surprised he didn't, then he didn't deserve to make this one. He just got to keep it at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, just they're a fucking 12 seed, and him and De'Aaron have the same exact numbers.
Hey Ox, do you see like somebody like Steph Curry or whoever else not played? Do you see them selecting Fox next as a reserve, injured, or whatever you call that shit?
Well, I think everybody in the West is playing.
Oh,
yeah, the ones in the East, the ones that are not playing.
Either way, it's like see, to me, because that's how De'Aaron got in last year. Was somebody got hurt?
And Aaron, what's that guy name? Anthony Edwards. My fault.
Yeah, that's how De'Aaron got in last year is because somebody got hurt. But to me, I'll be like, I don't know. I'll be taking shit personal though, so I don't know. I'm like, fuck that. Like, if somebody got hurt and they invited De'Aaron, I wouldn't even go, but I'll stay at the house. Like, nah, fuck y'all.
They hold Derek White.
No,
Derek White ain't gonna make it.
Stop it, bro. Derek White is not no All-Star.
I know you're a Celtics fan, but Derek White, bro.
Yes,
Hey, come on, bro.
Hey, if Trey Young didn't make it, Derek White did.
No, Trey Young.
Okay,
Trey Young got robbed.
Okay,
I don't know
I
how
have
Trey
no
Young
problem.
didn't make it.
I have no problem with Trey Young, but come on, bro. You can't tell me, bro.
So he's supposed to be in over Donovan Mitchell or Tyrese Maxey?
He's supposed to be over.
Oh, wait.
Dame's not supposed to be at All-Star this year. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how Dame get All-Star.
No, y'all gotta understand. Like that's fan vote, but fan vote is what it is. The reserve is
we're
the
not
one.
worried. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried.
We're
about
not talking about
the
the starters.
I'm worried about the reserves.
You're telling me that he's more impactful with Derek White because he averaged more points? That's crazy.
Who are you talking about? Donovan Mitchell? Tyrese Maxey?
What?
He's an All-Star starter. That's the fan vote. We can't.
No. What?
Wait, that's
just hold on, bro. No hurry. It's don't no. What nothing.
Derek White is more impactful than Damian Lillard this year.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter, bro.
You're looking at stats. You're not looking at
it. Don't look. It does not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fan vote is just voted on by fans. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't matter.
Nigga, what? This nigga really just said that nonsense.
You looking at who got
we not finna look. We not finna get into that because that shit does not matter. Like there was no way for them to take Dame's spot. That was fan vote. So when you look at who he could have been over, it's Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Maxey, and Jaylen Brunson.
Yeah, I love
those are the three.
Randall was going dumb though. He deserved it for sure. Hey, what do you think about Singers not getting in there?
Bro, T. Y'all barely had one All-Star. I don't know why Jaylen Brown made it. Y'all barely had one.
Barely.
Oh God, Dezo, what are you talking about?
We had 5.
How does Jaylen Brown not make the?
Hey, I'm here for this Celtics tape, man.
That makes no sense.
He's not having as good of a year as he had last year. That's why.
What does last year got to do with this year?
I thought you were talking about Porzingis. I was going to say.
No, Jaylen Brown.
But what does last year got to do with this year, though?
Because last year he deserved to be an All-Star because he was playing like an All-Star. This year he's not.
Last year he was an All-Star starter.
No, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at who's on his team, and he has a different role. You feel me? And Jaylen Brown,
I'm not caught up.
numbers going down because they got Holiday Porzingis,
number 1 seed.
And then White is getting better.
Who would have took his place?
So
that's what I'm trying to say. As a guard, because he's playing guard this year, right? He's playing forward.
He's not. No. He's on the.
He's forward.
No, he's in the front court. He's in the front court.
Okay, so
who goes in over Jaylen Brown in the front court?
I would say Pascal Siakam.
Hell no.
I don't know about Pascal.
Not Pascal. Y'all niggas tweaking, bro.
I don't know about him, Nahari. I don't know about him.
Nahari.
I like Pascal. But we're talking about something different. That's what I'm saying. That's why like when we talk about certain players, it's just hard to talk about it because motherfuckers just get caught up in the hate.
And then Ox, he don't want to talk about Jaylen Brown defense. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't want to talk about
doing is looking at stats.
Niggas like, bro, when we talk about cats like Jaylen Brown, niggas don't even be logical. Niggas don't even talk hoop. He can't go left. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Hey, I could bet you a band this nigga can go left.
I don't even be wanting to hear this shit.
I could bet anybody here a band he can go left. Go look at the video.
Bro, this shit is exhausting. Bro, this shit is exhausting. Go back look at
all the games.
What about Zach LaVine? You got Jaylen Brown over Zach LaVine?
Yes.
Zach LaVine has only played.
Zach LaVine has barely played this year.
Even when Zach LaVine is healthy, I got Jaylen Brown.
That's what I mean. I was talking about healthy Zach.
Jaylen Brown is number 2, bro.
There has never been a moment.
Zach LaVine is a fucking third option, bro.
There has never been a moment in the NBA where Zach LaVine was better than Jaylen Brown. Never.
Like he's more reliable in the clutch.
Stop it, bro.
There's never been a
moment.
You don't think he's more reliable?
There's never been a day.
In 2022, Zach LaVine was better than Jaylen Brown.
Look. There's never been a
this
day.
Nigga lying.
In 2022,
this
no,
nigga's lying. Hey, did those turn into wins though?
Those make the playoffs.
Look at his team.
What is Jaylen Brown point?
If Zach LaVine had a Jason Tatum to carry him, that'd be
Jason Tatum don't be carrying nobody.
don't.
And then look. When Jason Tatum missed like a week or two, Jaylen Brown still had us to a winning record. What are you talking about? Zach LaVine ain't doing that. He needs.
I'm just talking about it as a player. I'm not talking about that.
Jaylen Brown could carry his team, bro.
Okay,
Bro,
He
niggas,
what
just
are
need
we
to work
talking
on his
about?
free throws,
this all
and
I'm
he can
saying.
get
This
better
all
at
I'm
his
Right? What are
saying.
we
Look,
playmaking.
talking about right now?
He's not a trash
gotta
ball
watch
handler,
the
but he's not
whole.
elite. Feel me?
Niggas gotta watch the whole entire game, bro. It's like niggas can't just be watching little pieces of the game and then getting that information from YouTube and ESPN
They
and shit like that.
picking, bro.
Watch the whole game. I mean, Jaylen Brown don't do nothing but ball.
Jaylen Brown Hooper, but in 2022, Jaylen Brown had become better than Zach LaVine to last year. Last year he was better.
God.
That was it. No, every other year Zach LaVine was better. You can't tell
Oh
me
my
otherwise.
God.
Zach LaVine was
He's
playing a
been
better
better. He's been better
offensively.
than Zach since 2018, bro.
Oh
I
my God!
lost faith. I
Stop
lost
it,
faith in
bro.
him in the
Fact.
finals. I lost faith in Jaylen
Stop,
Brown in the
bro.
finals, man. I ain't gonna lie. He disappointed me bad.
How he
I
disappointed
didn't.
if it was at least
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. He was okay in the
the only thing
finals.
he had was he had hella turnovers. He had like 5 turnovers. That was it. And then
The
he was tired
turnovers
of
and in the last game, the closeout game, he just came up soft. Like in that
yeah.
last fourth quarter too. Like it's like when
Jaylen
you need him the most.
Brown played good in those series, those finals. If it
I
wasn't
feel like
for
He
I
played
feel like I
solid.
got
He
a
played
higher
solid.
standard for him. I feel like
if it
my
wasn't for
standard is
Andrew
higher for him
Wiggins
because he getting
coming up,
paid so
if it
much.
wasn't for Andrew Wiggins, hold on,
Ox.
bro, hold on. If it wasn't for Andrew Wiggins locking up when he did at those crucial moments against Jason Tatum, the Celtics could have made it a series.
They could have. Honestly, they probably would have won.
Ox.
If
They
you
would
look
have
at
won.
Jason, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. If you look at how much they're getting paid versus their production, I feel like the standard and the bar that we set for them should be higher. I feel like they
Timeout.
deserve a
Bro,
lot more
what are
scrutiny.
we talking
Timeout.
about, bro?
They deserve a
The
lot more.
amount of money isn't. That's not how it works, bro. It's about the market going up. Jaylen Brown got that much money. That's not going to be a huge contract in the next couple of years. Everybody's going to be getting. Jaylen Brown's not going to be making the top fit like most in the NBA soon. Like that's just like that argument. I can't stand that argument.
Ox, you're
But
telling me I'm
hold on,
wrong
bro.
for
Hold
this?
Yeah,
on, hold
because
on,
because by that
hold on.
argument,
Nah,
that's
but
like
hold
saying
on, hold on.
Let him talk.
What I'm saying is this: y'all act like Mike Conley didn't get 164 before everybody else, like 10 12 years ago. That's how the contracts work. It's not about who's the best player. It's about when it's time for the contracts to go up. What year did you? How many years have you signed for? Whose contract's up first? It's not like they didn't pay Jaylen Brown the most. Like you're the best player in the NBA, so you get the most money. That's not how it works, bro. Jason Tatum's contract he's finna get next season is finna be crazy. If John Morant wasn't a fucking idiot playing with guns, you know how much money he would be making right now? It's
like
not. It don't got
400
nothing.
million.
Oh, it don't got nothing to do with that, bro. It's just the
So the
fact of how
best
the
players
market
don't
is
get the
changing.
most money.
Hey, Ox.
Bro, listen.
They act
In
like
The best
con-
players
Jaylen
don't
Brown
get the
a high
most
playing
money.
the
player.
That's not
revenue
how it
was
works.
going. Did you not hear what he just said, bro? The revenue was
That
going
money
up,
don't
and
hit to the
Jaylen Brown
player,
was just.
Ox. And the
You're not
season
Jaylen
telling me
Brown.
you're telling me there's no
Jaylen Brown
correlation
was.
we
between
didn't
my
pay him.
talent
Jaylen,
level and
He
how
was
much
gonna
money
walk
I'm
Hold
for
on,
free.
getting.
one mic.
no, yes, that's true, but compare, like you're basically trying to say, well, he's making 300 million, so he should be what? Like, what are your standards for Jaylen Brown?
He's not
That's what
getting
I'm
that money
saying.
yet.
I feel
Plus,
like that's
he
my
never
my
got
only point
paid.
is this.
He took a pay cut.
I feel like you can't tell me I'm wrong for expecting more from a guy when you look at how much his salary is. You look at
What do
he's
you?
getting paid this much. Like it's like I deserve to ask you for more. If you look at how much you getting paid,
What's
you getting
more?
paid more.
He's
What's
averaging
more?
Hey,
Jaylen Brown is averaging 27, 5.5, 3.7 rebounds, and playing very good defense. He's the second, sometimes
Ox,
third option on his team. What? What am I what?
What are you looking at? He's averaging 22. 27. Where
What did I say?
you talking about last year? You said 27.
What did I say? Oh, I
You
meant to
said
say
20.
20. Oh, because it's I don't know what I'm looking. I was looking ahead. 22.
Okay.
He's averaging 22.6 points a game, so 23 points a game, 5.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, and basically 4 assists. He's playing exceptional defense. So, but he's the second, and he's the second, and on some nights, third option on the offensive end, depending on who they're playing, depending on what the matchups are. How is he? So what do you want? You want him to average 30? Because so you want him because since he was in line first on this new money, since he was the first in line, you want him to just start chucking. Since you want to be able to say, well, you're getting paid that much, you have to average 35. What is this? Like obviously, yes, you get paid correlating to how good it's a direct correlation. You're right. to how you get paid more money if you're one of the better players on the team. He's the second best player on this team. Pretty soon he'll be making the second most money. It's just he got to the NBA a year before Jason Tatum. He's in line. That's just how it works, bro. It's not everybody's about to be getting these type of contracts. You act like in the past 10 years the money hasn't almost doubled. Like the money, people just making more money. Somebody soon in the next 5 years is going to be somebody like let's say Keegan Murray gets as good as I've been saying he's going to get, right? He's still not going to be a top 10 player in the NBA. But he when it's time for him to get paid, it's time for him to get a max deal, he's gonna get such a crazy bag, and everybody's gonna be doing this again. He doesn't deserve that much money. It's like everybody's gonna be making a lot of money soon.
Yeah, he's just the first up. I mean, I'm just trying to see because he's saying I'm expecting more from him. What more are you expecting from Jaylen Brown? I just want to know because you keep saying expecting more. So what more
I
are you
just feel
expecting?
like I'm not even talking about numbers. I see y'all talking about numbers wise. He's averaging 22 and 5 boards. I don't really think him averaging 30 is what I'm asking for. I'm asking for something more like eye test things, more things where you see like he's making an impact. Like I want to see him taking over in clutch moments. I want to see him carrying the team instead of being carried by Jason Tatum. That's really what I want to
That's
see.
completely
He's
false.
he never got carried by what?
Wait.
Oh my
So you want him to carry Jason Tatum? You want him to carry the squad instead of Jason Tatum because he makes more than Jason Tatum. But next year, when Jason Tatum starts making more than him again, is Jason Tatum supposed to start carrying the squad again because he makes more money?
Hey, Jeremy, chill
What
out, bro.
I mean when I say I want Jaylen Brown to start carrying Jason Tatum, I mean I want it to be like a balance. I want it to be when they're having an off night. I want him to be relied upon. I don't feel like you can rely on him when Jason Tatum is having an off night. I don't feel like you can go to him and tell him to step up.
Only last postseason, brother.
Well, that's just not true. I mean, it's been multiple times in the playoffs when Jason Tatum was having bad games and Jaylen Brown came through and played well.
Y'all hear me?
I feel like he has his moments, but I feel like he's inconsistent.
So what you're saying?
What
I'm
I'm talking about is I want him to be more
consistent. In the last three seasons, there hasn't been plenty of nights when Jason Tatum has fell asleep and Jaylen Brown got it done.
No. There are nights that he does actually step up. I want there to be more nights like that, and I want him to be more consistent. I don't feel like that's asking for too much.
It is because what you're asking for is you want Jason Tatum to take a backseat to Jaylen Brown on more nights because Jaylen Brown makes more money, but that's ridiculous, bro.
What is the ceiling for Jaylen Brown? What are we expecting from him? I feel like we just
I expect Jaylen Brown to do what he's doing.
Right.
You let him off the hook because he's in Jason Tatum's shadow, and we don't hold him to any standard like elite player.
Nobody
what standard? Oh, we never held him to some crazy high standard.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. He's getting paid like we should.
Bro, it don't matter what he's getting paid. What are you talking about?
I think you're missing the whole point. First of all, salute.
Hey, TTT, hold on.
And Jaylen Brown. Oh, what up, Juan?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh yeah, I'm a Celtics.
I think I would have to disagree, bro. I feel like we have too much talent on the offensive end.
Thank you.
When it comes to Kristaps, when it comes to Derek White, when it comes to even Drew Holiday, there is no need for Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown to do what they did last year on the offensive end because we don't need them to. We need them to help out more on the defense end. We need them to crash the boards more. And whenever those options of Derek White, Kristaps, or Drew, whenever they don't have it going, then that's when we expect Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown to step in and help out.
Let me ask you this: out of all of those people, Kristaps or Drew, which one of those people you think is a closer?
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Out of those options, I think Kristaps would be the best. But when it comes to the fourth quarter, I think that's all Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown's time. And I noticed Jason Tatum has been doing that this year. He's been allowing everybody else to get theirs for the first three. And certain games he'll come alive in the fourth. And then some games we'll need him and he don't be there. And then another thing, like Joe Mazzulla and the way he draw things up isn't really for the type of player Jaylen Brown is. Jaylen Brown is a guy who attacks the rim, and he likes to shoot his mid ranges, and that's something Joe Mazzulla doesn't really
Joe Mazzulla
ask
hates
for
when
us a
you
lot.
take post one.
Yes, I understand that, and that's my biggest problem with
He's
his
doing it
coaching.
season, and he went away from it.
Yeah, it's like it's like he's forced to do it this year, because it's a real important year for him. But I think that's one of his biggest downfalls is he don't attack the paint enough, and he doesn't use the post enough for the players that we
Exactly.
have.
And you see who was doing that for the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Then all of a sudden, Joe went back to his old ways. Live and die
Yeah,
by.
he did. If
He trying
you
to
if
make
you
a
go
culture
back
thing.
last year,
How
if you
Jason
go
is
back
making
last
it.
year before
You're not
the
play.
All-Star break, if you go back last year before the All-Star break, it was the same thing. We played high-level basketball on both ends, and then the All-Star came. Then the second half of the season came, and we were one of the worst offensive teams, and we was very inconsistent.
In the
So
third
I
quarter,
wouldn't
too.
be
One of the
surprised.
worst. I don't remember y'all being one of the worst, but y'all offense did
No, I
stagnate. I
mean,
do remember
I
that.
mean, I mean,
I get what
offensively,
you're
we
saying.
were very inconsistent that second half last year, in my opinion.
Yeah, y'all went to the playoffs and got fraud checked again by the Miami Heat.
Yeah,
Talk
That
yeah.
was
about it.
hilarious. That was too funny. But
Hey,
yeah,
listen,
I
listen.
agree. I
Players,
agree.
bro. Shit crazy. But
Hey,
nah,
y'all.
though.
But yeah, I just it's gonna come down to I really think just Joe Mazzulla. That's honestly, I think everything's just gonna come down to him and
How to
how he's gonna
overcome
be
Joe
able to.
Mazzulla. I'm afraid of his
Yeah.
rotations. One.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm not fully sold on our bench.
Him and just
I'm
he
not
stay
sold on
getting out
Peyton
coached.
Pritchard.
He lost.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's
Doesn't
just gonna
matter
be
That's
what
interesting.
yeah.
And that's
I ain't gonna lie.
or he
There's
scratches
one
his
thing I
feet.
just want to see so much happen this playoffs, bro. If I don't care if I don't even care if my team makes the playoffs again. If this one thing happens, the playoffs will be a phenomenal playoffs. If the Celtics, oh my God, if the Celtics lose, if they fail to win the championship,
this
this
is beyond
team,
hate, bro.
oh my God, I am
That's
talking
hate.
crazy.
Wait.
Y'all better
What?
not let.
Joe
I
Mazzulla is
swear
right.
to God,
What
man.
happens if Giannis has another
I
stinker? That's what I
cannot
want to know.
wait. Oh my,
That's what I want to
yo,
know.
I'm
Hey,
Because
just
if
thinking about it in
Giannis
my
has
mind,
another
like,
stinker, if
I'm in a
Giannis has
weird
another
league.
stinker, it's
I
really
can't
we're
wait, man.
really gonna have to
Just
talk
thinking
about
about me.
we're really gonna have to talk about Giannis playoff translation if you take out
He still
2021. Because if you
Giannis
take out
playoff
2021,
translation
Giannis
coolest to
hasn't done
everybody.
nothing in the playoffs.
And see,
I'm gonna
I
keep it a
would cook
buck.
you on that because that's a lie. That's a lie right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if
A
that's
Okay,
fair.
straight
I
lie.
don't.
That's
If
just a
you take
lie.
that 20, if you
He
take
just
that
didn't win
2021 season out, I don't see no conference appearance. I don't see him getting out of the second
What?
round.
Nigga, he
If
got the
you take
second
that
round in
2020,
2019.
2019. He did his thing.
I know
when
you
Kawhi
remember
got
that because he
switched
went.
on him, when Kawhi got switched
What they
on
do
him and
against
locked
your
him up,
Celtics?
that was Kyrie fault, man. That was Kyrie fault,
Yeah,
man.
Kyrie
What
cooked
nigga?
That
him.
was
All
on
right, bro. That
Kyrie.
was Kyrie
That
fault.
was
Kyrie
on
Giannis
didn't
Kyrie
cooking
have a good
y'all.
year.
2019.
That was
He had
Kyrie
2019,
fault.
that was on
That
Kyrie.
was
yeah,
Yes, that
Kyrie
was
Tyson.
on.
fault. Giannis was
We
cooking
had
y'all.
Tyson Al Horford
Nah,
Okay,
guarding
bro.
y'all.
bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. All right, bro.
And we
A
had
lot of
Terrence
chatting,
Davis.
bro. A lot of
Who else
chatting.
did we have?
It was
Yeah,
Kyrie's fault.
We blaming Kyrie for
Bro,
Giannis cooking y'all.
if
What are
you
we
watch
talking
that
about?
2019 series, bro, you could clearly see Kyrie shot chucking took the momentum out of our team, bro. Let's just be honest, bro. We was up 2-1.
Y'all almost lost to the Bucks without their second best player.
And he
Time
had
out.
a 3-2 lead. What are you talking about? Giannis
Y'all,
had a
the
3-2
Bucks would
lead.
have.
Robert
The
Williams missed
Bucks did
3
not have
games.
their second
Robert
best
Williams missed
player.
3
It
games,
doesn't
and
matter.
Marcus
Did
Smart.
Giannis have a
That's
3-2
not.
lead?
Bro, yes,
Hey,
he had a
Juan,
3-2 because
Juan,
that nigga's
Juan.
him.
Tell
But
him Marcus
listen,
Smart lost his coach.
that series shouldn't even went to 7. It
Juan,
shouldn't have went to
tell him
I
7. We
agree.
all know this. We all
I
know this.
agree.
That
Marcus
series should have been over in 5. It
Marcus
got went
Smart
to
I
lost
agree.
his
7.
You know why? You know
and
why
Robert
we won? Because we
games,
had
bro.
a wonderful coach in Ime Udoka.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
Hey,
Hey,
Juan.
Don't got him no more.
Hey,
Ime's
Very
doing wonders
unfortunate.
in
Juan.
Houston right
I
now.
know Harry acting like Marcus Smart lost his 2 games in the Bug series,
Yeah, facts. Like
and they were
Marcus Smart was
1-4 games.
literally
But
losing
the
us
fact
games.
that that series went, and actually,
We had no
this is
point
why I
guard.
just want y'all to lose so bad because
We had no
y'all
point
just do,
guard.
y'all are the most annoying,
Fix it.
toxic fans in the basketball community.
No, we're not.
Y'all be acting like
Bro,
y'all
we
won
had too many
championships with
guards,
this
bro.
team, man. It's so crazy. Y'all
Stop.
hang on for dear life to that 2008 ring for dear
Marcus Smart
life.
should not be in
Stop.
It's
coaching.
just so annoying. He y'all
Hey,
say
hold
So
on,
stupid
hold on.
things
Can
like
I
y'all
say
run the
something?
East. Like
Can
it's
I say
just so
something about that '08 team real quick? In my opinion, I'm gonna be honest, and I may sound nasty for this. But I give Thibodeau more credit for that championship than I do Doc Rivers. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I know I
Wow,
sound nasty for
giving the
that.
assistant coach more
Hey,
credit than the head
listen,
coach is
listen.
crazy, bro.
Top five defense of all time. That was Thibodeau's calling card.
It
I don't
was.
think I don't our offense wasn't that good. It was pretty mid at times watching that. I remember watching that offense. But if you ask me, our defense was I don't know. I don't give that credit to Doc Rivers after watching him all these years. I just don't.
So what is Doc Rivers good at, man? Because Doc Rivers gets cooked every day. What is he good at? Like, why
Doc
does he keep
Rivers is
getting cooked?
good at getting you a 3-1 lead.
Yo,
But
come
see,
on,
and I'm
that's
not. Well, Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is a great. He's a great coach. We're not going to sit here and act like he's just a bad coach. He's a great coach, bro.
He's a great coach when he has extremely tremendous
Oh,
talent
you
on the
blame him
team.
for the? So you blame Doc Rivers for the bubble? Let's not act like Doc
Yes.
Rivers
That's
ain't
like
raising
every great coach has a lot of talent though.
Let's act like Doc Rivers
Every
ain't
all time great
raising
coach
get his
has.
guys
It's like
going.
that point is irrelevant. I mean, Doc Rivers is a really good. He's a good offensive coach.
Doc Rivers played
He's a
his
solid
guys.
defensive coach as well.
He played his guys that got him there.
Nah.
Why did you
Last year, the Philadelphia
So
76ers
his
were very
lack of
offensive with
adjusting,
Doc Rivers.
his lack of adjusting in games that doesn't go into being a bad coach.
He's not a bad coach, right? It's not. He's nowhere near a bad coach.
I mean, when we comparing these great coaches of all time, like he's pretty bad if you ask me.
What? So hold on. If we're comparing him to, what do you mean by the great coaches of all time? Like who?
Pat Riley. I'm sorry, I'm blanking right now. Phil Jackson. Eric
Okay,
Spoelstra. Some of
top
those, this
five.
is the greatest in my opinion. Yeah, that's what
So
I
he's a
mean when I
bad
talk
coach
about the
because
great.
hold on. So Juan, he's a bad coach because he's not on Phil Jackson, Eric Spoelstra's level.
Yeah,
No, what?
yeah,
It's tough, man.
So
yeah, man.
crazy?
so hold on. Nick Nurse is a bad coach then.
Nick Nurse hasn't had the talent that Doc Rivers has had, though.
No, you just said Doc. I just asked you, is Doc Rivers? If you said Doc Rivers is a bad coach because he's not on Eric Spoelstra and Phil Jackson's level, and you said yeah,
But
Nick Nurse
also
is not on their level.
longevity,
So
longevity also plays a factor in that. And
so
I
why
don't
you
think
call?
Nick Nurse has the longevity yet.
Hold on. You talking about longevity? Doc Rivers is like
Yeah,
one of the most winningest coaches in like league history, NBA
yeah, I
history. He
get
wins
that.
a lot of games.
But
So what are we talking about? How is he a bad coach then?
because of his lack of adjustments. I think a
That
coach who
doesn't make
lacks
you a
it, that's
bad
something.
coach, though. There's a lot of coaches that don't adjust. You
How?
still could be a good coach. When you
But
talk,
I'm
like
saying
I'm
how
gonna tell
though
you like this:
when
no coach. If you make it deep in the postseason run, like if you make it deep in the playoffs, you cannot be a bad coach. You just can't be a bad coach. There's like what we
when
talking
has
about.
Doc made a run though? But I mean, I can't think of. Please jog my memory. I just woke up. I'm a little high right now. Please remind me when the Doc made a run. But what was that? 2021
Yes, that wasn't Doc. That
and
was
2021.
Tyloo. That wasn't
Oh,
even
that was
Doc.
Tyloo. Okay,
But
my fault. My fault.
yeah,
Wait,
that
Okay.
wait,
was
wait, wait, wait,
Tyloo.
wait, wait,
But
wait.
like I said,
So it's Doc Rivers' fault for Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris selling the game and Matisse Thybulle? That's his fault?
we talking about somebody who's coached multiple number one seeds. We talking about somebody who's coached multiple number one
Exactly.
defenses.
Said
He's a
Orlando
great offensive coach, whether people
said
like it or
Orlando
not. He's a great offensive coach.
like that.
Yes, he's not
What
perfect.
like
He's not Eric
what
Spoelstra. That doesn't mean he's bad.
other
He's
than
a very good coach. If you make you cannot, like I said, you cannot be a bad coach and make it deep in the playoffs. That just doesn't happen. You can't be a bad coach and make it deep in the playoffs.
you act
It
like
just doesn't happen.
Bulls. When did he make a? I'm really like no
you act
troll
like KG
shit.
and
Like I
Dirk.
08,
really
nigga, what?
don't remember. When did he
08.
make a? When was the last time he made a? Exactly. How long ago is that?
It don't matter. He's done it.
All right, man. You got it. You got it, Bulls fan. You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
You're
It's
cooking me,
not
bro. You're cooking me.
Bruh. He been in multiple
Juan.
Eastern
Hey,
Conference.
what about
Yeah.
2011? What about 2010?
I forgot
Yeah,
about
I mean, those
yeah.
was runs. Yeah, but
Bird got hurt.
how long ago was that though? That's what I'm saying. Like, since I can, since 2010,
So 2011.
I can't think of Doc really
Bird
making a run. I can think of
So
him
can you
choking runs.
give me a
not
single bad
trash.
coach
He
that's
ain't
made it to
special.
a deep. If can you give me a bad coach in the NBA that's made it deep in the postseason?
Joe Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla's not a bad coach.
Joe
What?
Mazzulla got carried, bro.
Joe Mazzulla is not a bad coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not,
He doesn't
bro.
know what the fuck he's doing.
Did Billy
No, he
Didn't Billy
doesn't know what
Donovan
he's
make a
doing.
run?
He doesn't know what he's doing. He got them
No.
to the Eastern Conference
You
Finals in their
acting
first
you
year.
act like, hold on, time out. You act like Joe Mazzulla had to coach the Sacramento Kings. You act like he had to coach the New Orleans Pelicans. You act like he had to coach the Oklahoma City Thunder and Timberwolves. Stop it. He get out coached constantly every fucking game, bro. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He don't get out coached. He don't be getting out coached. Y'all niggas be sounding so crazy. He don't even. But that timeout thing.
Bro,
That timeout thing is not even a thing this year. Stop it, bro. Y'all see, this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do.
He definitely gets out coached. He gets out coached. But I think his talent
is a road coach.
Yeah, nigga gets out coached by Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra was out coaching everybody
That's a
in
fact.
the playoffs, bro. Like, first of all, listen. Joe Mazzulla is not a bad coach.
No,
like,
no.
A bad coach is crazy. Joe Mazzulla is a bad coach.
All right, so
what?
So
we talking about somebody that last year had them as a top 3 offense in the league and a top 5 defense as well. That's a bad
the personnel we have. Of course, you're going to be a top 3 offense.
Sometimes it don't matter about the personnel; it's about coaching, communication with your team.
Hold on, Nari. Let me
Nahari, real quick, right? Why is he not playing Robert Williams? Why is Grant Williams getting DMPs? Robert Williams playing under 10 minutes and we getting cut in the paint. See what I'm saying? That's flaws on coaching.
Yes, he has flaws.
Why is he playing drop coverage on Caleb? Why is he leaving Caleb Martin wide open?
Bro, listen. I'm telling you. But we can point out a bunch of mistakes.
He got most of his points.
We can point. Hold on. See, we're not going to do this. We can punch up we can point out a bunch of mistakes and a lot of great coaching schemes, both offensively, defensively. Everybody has their flaws. Nobody's perfect.
He has a championship level roster, bro.
Exactly.
And y'all are the number 1 seed. And y'all are the number 1 seed in the East.
How is Willie Green better than
you? Hold on,
and y'all are the best team. And y'all are the number 1 seed in the East.
We was the number 1 seed before
and the first year with him, y'all make the conference finals. That don't happen.
Bulls fan. The difference.
Let me ask you a question. Dwayne Casey got fired. Nick Nurse was the intern, right? Because he was on the coaching staff. He took the Raptors to the finals. Why the fuck can't Joe Mazzulla do the same thing? And he had a point guard.
No.
He had Malcolm Brogdon. Come on,
listen, bro. Listen.
What up, Ron?
We're not. Is that Ron? Okay. Yeah, listen, bro. I'm not comparing him to Nick Nurse. Obviously, Nick Nurse was a better coach. But saying somebody is a bad coach and then you point out flaws, that's just not going to make you a bad coach. Like this, it's not a lot of bad coaches in the NBA. It's really not. Obviously, have some bad coaches, but a bad coach, in my opinion, would be like, who's a bad coach in the league right now?
No, you got to look at their roster, bro. Billy Donovan is not coach, bro.
I don't think Billy Donovan's a bad coach.
If Billy Donovan had the Celtics roster, you don't think they would have beat the Miami last year?
Hold on. What's that nigga name? I forgot. Jim. What's that nigga name on we had before Billy Donovan? That nigga was terrible. I forgot his name. What was his name?
Yo,
do you think if the Celtics had Billy Donovan instead of Joe Mazzulla, do you think they would have beat Miami?
Yo, what was his name? Guys? I forgot the name.
They're not going to answer my question?
Bro, I'll look him up real quick.
That nigga, that is a bad coach. That nigga was terrible. That was a bad coach.
Billy Donovan fucking sucks. Yo.
No, he does not.
Yeah, I mean,
he don't suck, bro. Look at the roster he got. And
Billy Donovan is not terrible. He's not the greatest coach. No, he's mid. He's a mediocre coach.
Jim Boylan.
What about this?
Yes, Jim Boylan. That's why I consider that is a bad coach in the NBA.
What about
do you think that Joe Mazzulla is on Jim Boylan's level?
Bro, he's on Luke Walton level.
We're not.
He's on.
I just think
he's on
damn clear Joe Mazzulla. Facts.
I just think the decisions Joe Mazzulla makes doesn't need to be called sometimes, especially for the team they got.
So he's not. So he's a above average coach.
Juan, let me.
No, he's not built for a head coach.
Hold on.
Let Dezo get
on.
So you believe that Joe Mazzulla is a bad coach, correct? Even though
I just feel like he's a bad coach for us.
So you hold on, but Juan, you said that he's been outcoached in like basically every game this year. So he's been
I
outcoached to
didn't
a
say every
37
game,
and
but
12 record, bro.
no,
That's
Dezo, you're being
that's
nasty.
what he's
You're
been
being
outcoached.
nasty, Dezo.
They're 4 games. They're 4 games in the league. They're 4 games in the lead of the East.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Here's my thing. Ox, I'm gonna use you as example. Ox, if you have 5 of your favorite or the 5 of the best players in the league on your team, and you're coaching them, do you think there's really a lot you have to do?
Nobody has 5 of the best players on the team.
But I'm just hypothetically speaking. Would that
The
be
best,
hard for
y'all
you
got
to
the
coach
best
that?
starting
Would it
lineup
be
in the
hard for you to
league.
I
coach
think you're
that?
talking about the best starting lineup. I think
Yeah, y'all got the best starting lineup.
because we got 5 All-Star caliber players. I think that's what he's saying.
And y'all niggas
Do you
still gonna
think
be
that
Well,
would
it
be
doesn't.
hard for
It
you to
doesn't.
coach
Well,
that?
it doesn't matter. But I don't be wanting to hear like it don't matter what your roster is. You still have to be able to coach. You still have to implement shit. You still got to be able to coach. I don't think Joe Mazzulla is a great coach, but I definitely don't think he's a bad coach. I just think he's, you know what I'm saying, he's just doing his thing.
he's above average mediocre
He
coach.
been
He's
there since
not bad.
2016,
And
though,
that's
Ari. Just to let you know that,
Like Jim
that's not
Boylan is
going.
bad, bro. He's not a
That
bad coach. I don't know why people saying this. Like you
bruh.
make the conference finals in his first year.
Bruh,
Like you're not a
bruh.
bad coach, bro.
Think
Like
of a
uh,
coach.
and niggas love bringing up that Miami Heat series, but don't want to give him credit for making adjustments when y'all niggas was coming back.
if he didn't go back to the adjustments he made the first 4 games, we would never been in that position. It was
That's fine, but that's fine. But he did make
Juan,
the
let me cook him.
adjustments,
Juan, let me
and
cook him.
y'all were a Jason
Juan, let me
Tatum
cook him.
injury away from beating the Heat.
Juan, let me cook him. Why he waited?
So we're going
if he's
to
so much a great coach-
downplay him for not making the proper
If he's
adjustments
so
in the
much of
first
a
3
great coach,
games.
now Hari, why did he wait until we was down 0-2 to play Grant Williams?
Nigga, when did I say he was a great coach?
Bruh.
my thing
I said he
was
wasn't
a good coach.
Hold on. I said he was not a bad coach. He's not a bad coach.
I just don't think he's the coach for the Celtics. That's all
And
I
then
think.
he's playing
That's just
Jaylen
me.
Brown 40 minutes playing bad, bro. And then
Like
Derek White cooking. He take Derek White out and put Marcus Smart in. Marcus Smart ended up losing us the game, causes a third ass turnover, shoot the ball aside of the backboard. Like, come on, bro. Who does that? Marcus
again.
Smart, you're not that dude.
Okay, all right. Listen,
Marcus
bro. I'm not
Smart
saying.
player.
Nobody is saying Joe Mazzulla is a great coach or even a good one. He's just not a bad one.
He's a bonehead, bro. He's stupid.
He's
doesn't
like
know what the fuck
an
doing.
average to
He's
slightly
just
above
a face.
average coach.
That's it.
So let's get
Hey,
off the
Dezo,
Celtics
we can't
real
hear
quick.
you, bro. Can't hear you, Dezo. Fix your mic.
Y'all can't hear me for real?
I get you
We can
fine.
hear you. How can you fine?
Oh, T, bro.
Oh,
What
you
you
can
talking
hear?
about?
Okay, hold on.
T, can you hear me? Oh, all right. It was T then. All right. So let's let's get off the Celtics real quick. There's been reports that the Lakers and the Bucks are going after Marcus Smart, right? I ain't gonna lie, man. If the Bucks get Marcus Smart, they my favorites. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's over.
Stop,
Hey,
Dezo.
Celtics, you might as well pack the Celtics up if Marcus Smart lands on.
Yo,
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. If they get Marcus Smart, they get it's over, bro. The league is cooked.
If Marcus Smart ends up in a revenge series versus the Celtics, he's
Oh
gonna
my
terrorize Jaylen Brown and Jason
No
Tatum.
way y'all hyping up Marcus Smart now all of a sudden. Oh my
Yes,
God,
Marcus
y'all are
Smart's a very
nasty.
good. He's a
Oh
DPOY.
no, for
right?
sure. For sure. That's why we drafted him, you know. But come on now.
I'm not gonna lie.
Marcus Smart lost us some playoff games. I got a feeling he's gonna lose Milwaukee or Los Angeles some games, man.
Nah. That's not his fault. He's forced to close games because Jason Tatum can't close and be choking, nigga.
Wow.
This nigga's asked to play make. No, I gotta say this. Y'all blaming Marcus Smart for taking shots and playmaking in the clutch because Jason Tatum can't do it. Like, come on, bro.
No, he lost.
That nigga gonna be playing with Giannis and Dame. Both of them niggas more clutch than Tatum, bro. It's gonna be him
getting stripped in the middle of the court by Drew Holiday and getting his shit pinned against the backboard.
Tatum?
Yes. Oh, yes. 100%. Yes.
Wow.
Nah, nigga Tatum is a fraud. That nigga is not. He is not clutch at all. What you mean how you a fraud? The nigga got the best team every year. He was. and he was going to lose in the finals.
And Al Horford and Jaylen Brown was hurt too.
Okay, nigga, what? What they got to do with JT? Anyway, that nigga's a fraud, but in the clutch, we all know that nigga sidestep three. You already know what's coming. Sidestep in three, nigga. He might get to the rim, but he not gonna look to finish, nigga. He just gonna look to draw contact.
Bruh.
Like that nigga is not him.
The problem,
the clutch.
Problem. Yeah, no, hard. The problem I have with Jason Tatum is, bro, like he be trying to play him and Jaylen Brown trying to play hero ball. They don't need to do that. Jason Tatum could score all three levels. You know what I'm saying? He's an elite ball handler.
But only chooses to score
on elite ball handler.
Yes.
What?
Jason Tatum only chooses to score on 2 of those levels, though. Like, let's keep that clear, you know.
Mm-hmm. Really one because he that's not the coach fault.
No.
Come
on, that's not Mazzulla's fault.
No, nigga, what? How is that Mazzulla fault? That nigga don't want to get to the basket, bro.
No. He didn't do that until Mazzulla got there.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
That nigga wasn't shooting. That nigga wasn't shooting a bunch.
Not under Ime.
Nigga. Under Ime, that nigga was chucking threes. I don't know what you
nigga
talking
was
about.
never shooting 15 threes, bro. I promise you that, bro.
That nigga not shooting no 50. Okay, you over exaggerating. He's shooting like 9 threes, 8 threes. He was shooting shooting
about 15 threes with Mazzulla. I'm telling you,
bro. Stop saying fit, bro. He was shooting 9
to
threes.
Me, he should shoot over 8.
He's shooting 9 with he was shooting like 7 to 8.
He's too nice to shoot over 8 threes, bro.
He was shooting like 7, 8 threes with Udoka.
Sam Cassell, he been working out with Sam Cassell. You know, Sam Cassell got footwork in the post, bro. Don't forget that.
Y'all niggas just be saying that. Y'all be acting like in 2022 that nigga was a sidestepping 3 in the clutch. He was doing the same thing. Ime Udoka was just a better defensive coach.
It wasn't to the magnitude it is now. That's what we're saying.
That's true, but he still was shooting a lot of. No, he was chucking. No, he was chucking, bro. Stop it, bro. No. In 2022, in that playoffs, that nigga was chucking threes, bro. I remember because in that Bucks series, he was chucking a lot. He was chucking a lot of threes. So I don't know what you niggas talking about. It might be a little bit more advanced. You know what I'm saying? He might take a couple more, but he still was shooting like 7 a game.
Hold on, Nahari. T, explain yourself real quick. No, Sam Cassell was teaching post moves to who?
Jason Tatum.
Whoa.
Sam Cassell can't teach post moves to nobody.
Yes, he can.
Whoa, chill.
Yes, he can.
A lot of NBA
It's not that
players,
many guards that could go in the post and score, bro.
A lot of NBA guards be using post moves because it helps with your footwork. So they learn how to work in the post.
Bro.
If I'm not mistaken, that's all Sam Cassell could do.
He said, bro, you too damn nice to be living and dying by the 3, bro. You need to go jam in the post, bro.
The thing is, right? Where has this practice been paying off? Jason Tatum still settles for threes. I don't ever see him go in the post.
He do go in the post.
He was doing a little bit earlier in the season.
He do go in the post.
He went in the post for that game-winning shot against the Nuggets. Bricked that joint, missed it off the side of the backboard, bro.
Disgusting.
No, he had been going in the post. Go look up.
You know what's crazy?
He have. It's just certain games. He sometimes go away from the post, bro. That's Mazzulla offense. Mazzulla hates him when we go in the post. Look how he utilizing Porzingis. Porzingis is playing in the post a lot last year. He had Porzingis shooting 3 from half court. Like, come on, bro. You can't tell me that nigga not a bad coach, bro. Then he had Al Horford trying to shoot
nigga. Look like the black
Porzingis was doing that with Dallas too, bro. No, with Rick Carlisle, bro. Nobody's calling Rick Carlisle.
But we brought him in because we haven't had a person with post presence.
So hold on. So Rick Carlisle is a bad coach because he had Porzingis as a spot up shooter.
Yes, bro. He utilized
that
him
was bad coaching.
Stop it. Rick Carlisle.
Nobody saying he's a bad coach, but that was bad coaching,
center, bro. You can't tell me that's terrible, bro.
That's bad coaching.
Why? Because he's standing at the 3-point line.
That's bad coaching, bro. Just stop.
Okay, that's fine.
That falls on coaching.
So yeah, nobody in their right mind is calling Rick Carlisle a bad coach. Like it's not happening, bro.
Nobody's saying that, but that was bad coaching by Rick Carlisle.
Oh, that's fine, but he still wasn't a bad coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, look who's here. That nigga context.
What's good, context?
Listen, man, Joe Mazzulla, we'll see what happens in the playoffs, man. You know, we'll see.
So who your team, bro?
I got the Bulls, bro. I'm a part-time Bulls fan, part-time
Okay,
Hawks
I'm
fan.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, at least you're being real. At least you're not a bandwagon. I can respect you. I'm a diehard
Yeah.
Celtics fan. I'm not a fanboy.
Oh no, I wasn't accusing you of being a fan. Now Juan's the fanboy. You know,
I was a fan when we were
Whoa,
losing.
whoa, nigga. I'm a Celtics fan. If Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown go, I'm still a Celtics fan, my boy. Stop.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, Dezo, stop, Dezo. Stop.
Hey, Oz, I'm gonna go to the Kings game soon.
Oh, where against who?
I'm tattooed with Mr. Maz because I'm out here. I was trying to tell you I live in Cali.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. So Maz be having extra tickets, so he said he's gonna let me know.
Oh yeah, shit. Must be
y'all stadium nice though. I went there.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm happy you said that because now I can transition to what I wanted to talk about. When the fuck are we gonna get an All-Star game in Sacramento? I believe it's us, Memphis, and not Charlotte. It's three franchises, 3 cities that haven't had the All-Star game. And my thing is this: you can't say Sacramento's too small. You can't say Sacramento's too small because we have a population of about 530,000, right? Cleveland has a population of like 360,000. Salt Lake City has a population of like 220,000. They were the last 2 cities that have the All-Star game. Indianapolis, they have about 800,000 people. It's more populated. But we are the capital of California. We have a beautiful new arena. You know what I'm saying? One of the most advanced arenas in the NBA, 100% solar powered. Why have we not had a All-Star game? That's my question. I'll tell you why. Because the NBA hates Sacramento.
They don't rock with y'all, bro. They don't rock with y'all.
Understandable.
Understandable's crazy. But Ox, man.
Because if they do it in Sacramento, some of them league niggas gonna leave with they jewels missing. That's what they worried about.
Y'all crime rate high out there?
Well, it's not like crazy, but you know it's a smaller city though. So you know what I'm saying. I guess the crime rate's bad for the size, but it ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying. It ain't like you can't walk down the street type shit. You know what I'm saying. But man, it's always act like Sacramento be doing too much or something. I think we deserve an All-Star game, and the All-Star game would be. I think it'll be copacetic. I think it'll be a good week, a good weekend. We'll have, you know what I'm saying. Sacramento, we have
What's there to do in Sacramento?
I mean, that's the thing. It's like when you do something for the All-Star game, right? Then the companies like Nike, Jordan, they all come and they set up their little things. You know what I'm saying? They have after parties, all that type of shit. Like we got venues for everything. So, you know what I'm saying? Sacramento is a major city. Like it's not like LA and Houston, but it's a big enough city to where you can do everything that you ever done in any All-Star game. Bro, they just had an All-Star game in Salt Lake City.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't tell me that we don't have the infrastructure as a city. You can't say that we don't have an international airport, which we do. We got everything that any city would have. So to not have an All-Star game in the city of Sacramento ever, I mean never, not in the 80s, not in the 90s, not in the 2000s, not in the 2010s, and not now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
What if they did have one in Sacramento and De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis are playing at this level and they still don't make it?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If they can have a All-Star game in Cleveland, any team can get it. You know what I'm saying? Any team, any city.
Cleveland. Yeah. They had an All-Star game in Cleveland. Then the next year, and then the very next year had an All-Star game in Salt Lake City. You had an All-Star game in Cleveland and a fucking All-Star game in Salt Lake City the very next year.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, shoot, if Cleveland could get one, shit, fuck around, throw it in Anchorage. You know what I'm saying? Fucking put one in Mexico City.
They did. No, Dezo, they did have one in Anchorage the next year in Salt Lake City.
right.
Salt Lake City ain't Anchorage.
They did.
Morgantown. They had it in Morgantown.
Uh,
And they put out Carmelo, which is even crazier. Like, keep him tucked away.
Shout out Carmelo, bro. Shout out.
Actually, don't shout out Carmelo. Actually, we're taking that shout out back.
Big Carl. You know what I'm saying? Big Carl.
Hey,
one of the best power forwards. One of the best power forwards to ever walk on the hardwood.
That is true. He is a top 5 power forward ever.
Not in my history.
Gotta respect the game.
Nah, you
respect
can
the game.
boy. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, and he is not in my NBA
context,
books.
man.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Context.
That's
I ain't gonna lie, context.
Yeah.
You gotta learn. Sometimes you just gotta separate the artist from the art. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. That's some people. Some people can't do that, and I don't blame them for not doing it. Like I can, I do all the time. You know what I'm saying? I do all the time. I'll still listen to R. Kelly.
Exactly.
So
I walked into my salon today to get my hair done. They was blasting R. Kelly for like 3 hours. I was like, dang, they really love R. Kelly.
Like they should.
Exactly.
Facts. That's the greatest. That's one of the greats, man. Listen, I separate it too. I can respect your game. I don't gotta respect you as a person, but I can respect your game and what you did on that court. That's just how I see it.
You know why it's easier for me? Because I didn't respect Carmelo's game. To be honest with you, I didn't think his game was really.
Oh nah, you crazy.
No, I'm dead serious.
He done gone too far, bro. He done gone too far, bro. He done gone too fucking far.
Nigga say he didn't respect Carmelo's game. I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't respect the game.
I don't think he did things that amazing. I think he had a cool jump shot, and he was able to draw contact and foul. And I don't think his post game was really that crazy. I think he had like a standard post game. It was very basic, but I think Tim Duncan clears him in terms of like being fundamental. Like Tim Duncan to me,
Tim Duncan's the greatest power forward of all time, bro.
So I have Tim Duncan.
I don't know about all that, but yeah, Tim Duncan is a better.
But on top of that too, like I feel like he was a little bit undersized at certain times. Even though he was big, he was a little bit undersized. And once his athleticism went away, and he just had to rely on that face-up jump shot, kind of like David Robinson, they kind of started to wither away. You know what I mean? With Davidson, he wasn't size-wise, like he was still like a little bit smaller, so like he had to face up a lot once he lost his first step. Same thing like Karl Malone. I feel like Karl Malone just turned into a jump shooter, and he just went foul bait. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was mad unethical buckets. If you really watch Karl Malone's game, mad unethical. It was not pure.
I mean, he got a.
Yo, we don't. Hey, this ain't open. This ain't open gym, y'all. We don't got to do that unethical shit over here.
Yeah, and plus, Karl Malone got a lot of his buckets in transition too. Context.
That's what I'm saying. He was amazing in transition.
Yeah, he was an amazing transition player.
That's
you know
it. To me, that's it. That's his greatest attribute, in my opinion. And to me, it was cool for the time that it was, but it wasn't like. I'd rather Sean Kemp in transition, to be honest. I'd rather Charles Barkley in transition. Like, there's other players that I think they did it better than he did. Whatever his greatest attribute is, I think those way better players in his era and after his era that was better than him. So I don't really
as at his position or just overall.
Yeah.
And hold on, in the 90s, what power forwards were better? Like, can you name me some power forwards?
Charles Barkley.
Okay.
That's where the love stopped.
Yeah, Cap. That's Cap.
That's
not
Cap. That's not even Cap. I'll give you. I'm cool with Charles Barkley. I'll go ahead and just be like, okay, Charles, that's cool. But that's where the love stopped. That's
what I'm saying. Okay, after Charles,
I'm not going any further. I'm not listening to Sean Kemp. I'm not listening to anybody else. Like Charles Barkley, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's your preference. I personally don't think what do you guys think that he did well besides in transition? Somebody explain to me Karl Malone's game.
Everything.
Obviously, he was a great mid-range shooter. Obviously. He was great at drawing fouls. You know, good in the post, good little post fadeaway, good on the block.
That's the thing. He was really good at everything.
There was people that was better than him.
So you said there was somebody that was better. You said Tim Duncan was better on the block. Okay, that's cool. You said that Sean Kemp was. You said Connie Jimp was better. You said Sean Kemp was better running in Charles Barkley. Okay, so you can name one thing from a couple people that was better than Karl Malone, but Karl Malone was really good at everything.
Really good as a stretch. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. Really good as a stretch. It was a lot of.
So he wasn't a really good finisher. He wasn't a really good finisher at the rim.
he in transition, yes, and yeah, like I said, he was strong. He was a cool finisher, like obviously. But you got to remember also, like a lot of that offense was with the backdoor cuts and all these actions that was happening. When John Stockton would put him in, certain little positions and stuff, he would just turn around, fade. It wasn't,
Context.
in my opinion, like I
Be
don't
careful,
know,
bro. Be careful. You're about to give
it
John
wasn't
Stockton
moving.
credit. You're about to give John Stockton credit, bro. That's a sin on the internet, apparently.
No,
So be careful.
I call John Stockton one of the greatest table setters. Like he's like, you know what I mean? Like he's
Context. I fuck with
setters.
you, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
That's
like,
why you my guy, bro.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest playmakers ever, too. You know,
NSB can't run without you, Context.
that's when you lost me, Nahari.
Hey, yo, Ox, check the private chat.
But for Karl Malone, listen, if you guys have him,
my channel.
Salute to that. I understand, but for me,
Oh yeah, I'll put it up.
It just didn't move for me. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all.
Hey, Nahari, check the private chat. You 2-1.
Context. What's your top 5 power forwards all time?
All time is Tim Duncan, KG.
Okay.
Let me see. Charles Barkley, obviously. Kevin McHale. And fifth will probably be Dirk. I'll give you Dirk for fifth. But Elvin Hayes is like, you could make conversation for Elvin Hayes too, because he had
Kevin McHale's top.
Yeah, Kevin McHale. Yeah. He's if you're talking about post work, that is an animal.
Hey, I think that's valid. You know, so I'll probably if I was to give a top 5 power forwards, that's kind of tough. Obviously, it used to be Tim Duncan, KG, Dirk, Malone. Nope. Yeah, Malone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In order, it would be.
That's a good one.
In order, let me do it in order. Tim Duncan 1, KG 2, Giannis 3, Dirk 4, Malone 5.
Now, here's the funny thing.
Eric better than Carmelo.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, Giannis is better than Carmelo in my opinion. He clears Carmelo. He actually clears Carmelo.
I feel you on that. That's a fact. I feel you on that.
This is disgusting. This is
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not even. I can't even listen to this shit no more.
Because he has the championship that makes him better than Carmelo.
You niggas will say any fucking thing, bro. Yeah, you niggas would just say anything though. This look. Y'all would say anything.
Nah, I feel context on that though. He's speaking fast.
Nigga, you just want to hype Giannis. You'll do anything to hype Giannis, bro. This shit is
that's just the facts though. It's just the facts.
End, he's more productive than Carmelo, and on the defensive end, he's more productive.
No, Harry, you ain't never even watched Carmelo, really. Come on, bro.
I watched enough, man.
Hey, Nahari was born in 2002, Ox.
Yeah, I think he might have been born even after that. Nigga, Nahari brother was born in what? 06, Nahari? 05?
05, yeah.
05? Fuck out of here.
Nigga. How old you thought I was, bro?
Nahari, that's crazy. 05?
Yes,
that's crazy. It's crazy because that's just when he was born. That's all.
Nigga, yeah. I've been told you my age, nigga.
Nahari, you don't know an NBA. You don't know an NBA without LeBron James in it, bro. That's crazy.
I know my history, nigga.
He got LeBron as
calm down,
bro. That makes sense. He young.
Wow.
Nigga, no.
Man, you niggas be making me mad, bro.
I'm just the realest when it comes to players.
I'm not too far off. I'm a 98 baby, but still, bro, that's crazy.
I'm 97.
Ox, keep it a band. You know Giannis is better than Carmelo. Come on,
no, I don't, nigga. No, I do not. And I would never say that, nigga.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I can respect Carmelo, but like Giannis just was better. He just peaked higher, in my opinion. It's like the ball, and it's really just because of the defensive gap, you know.
Yeah, the defensive. That's
like top. Now it's like what, top 15-ish defender all the time, top 20-ish. defender.
Versatility.
How the fuck is he a top 20 defender all time?
I don't know what Nahari's saying. He's just saying anything. But
No,
what I'm
you
saying
agreeing with it,
there's a difference
Conte.
in
You
defense.
going
Nah,
along with this
Tex, don't try
bullshit.
to separate yourself from Nahari now,
No,
nigga. Y'all in this
I'm
together.
not. I'm separated. I've been separated.
Nah, Tex, you just said that he's a top 10 defender all time, bro.
I didn't
heard
say
you.
none of that.
Nah, I said top 15.
I didn't say none of that.
Top
What I
15
said
defender all time, bro.
Nahari, defend yourself. I'm not jumping in on
Disgusting.
this one. Defend yourself.
Nahari, you think
Disgusting.
he who you think Giannis is, Nahari?
Me personally, I just value his rim protection. He probably not top 15. You probably could think of 15 better than him, but
See,
I
he's
could think of
crashing
15 better rim protectors. Fuck defenders. I could think of 15 better rim protectors.
out. 15.
What about Joakim Noah?
Giannis, stop it. Yes, Giannis.
Facts. Joakim, bro.
No
Fuck
way,
you talking about,
No,
Nahari?
Giannis is a better rim
Fuck you
protector. Stop it, bro.
Fuck are you talking about, Nahari?
Yeah,
Joakim.
Giannis.
Joakim almost
Giannis
won
right.
MVP off of his
It's a
rim
debate.
protection.
It's a debate.
What are you talking about?
It's Giannis. We're not going to do this here, bro. I love Joakim, but it's Giannis. All right, okay. We just saying names, bro. Come on.
All right. You know,
I'm trying to think of like how long was like Joakim Noah like elite center. Like what was his run?
I mean, he was only elite. He was only elite for like 2 years, bro. Like let's not kid ourselves.
I feel like once D Rose kind of fell off, he fell off with him. Like
yeah.
I wouldn't say 2 years, bro.
I mean, everything looks better when you got an elite point guard with you though. And like there's nothing wrong with that though. Like I'm gonna look better. I'm gonna look better at everything I do if I'm playing with Derrick Rose.
But Joakim was elite. Joakim was elite without Derrick Rose too. Like that year Derrick Rose got injured, Joakim almost was third in MVP. He was third in MVP voting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane.
Because he was defending better rim protector than Giannis. What are you talking about?
Nah, he's not a better rim
What are you
protector
talking
than
about?
Giannis. It's like it's not. Come on now.
Nahari, take it back.
No, he's not a better rim protector than Giannis because Giannis.
Y'all would never ever get Nahari to admit anybody does anything better than Giannis. Stop wasting.
No. It's not like I got Giannis top 15 all time. Y'all niggas just be. I don't know, like y'all be talking about that nigga like he a bum or something. It's crazy. Gotta keep it real.
Coming out of college, did you guys think that Joakim Noah was going to be elite coming out of college?
Hell yeah. Y'all remember him and Al Horford down there in Florida?
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
I know.
I actually think that I thought Al Horford was going to be the better pro coming out.
He is. He was the better pro.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. No, I'm saying like in college, I thought that he was going to be the better pro. When they was hyping up Joakim Noah, I was like, I didn't get it. Once he got to the league, I was like, okay, I get it. But in college, I didn't see it. Even though he was dominating. I just thought
the two of them was just so dope together that I never really thought too far into who's going to have the better NBA career. Although I think Al Horford has had the better NBA career, and I do think Al Horford was overall a better player. Both of them together was just so nasty. Them and Corey Brewer, like the team was just so nasty, bro. Like
you know who reminds me of him? Tari Eason. Tari Eason reminds me of like a better version of Corey Brewer. But don't get me wrong, because Corey Brewer in college was I thought he was gonna be like one of them two-way guys where he give you a couple of like 22. 23 average 23 and lock people up, but I guess probably injuries ate up at his legs. But Tari Eason I think can be that like Corey Brewer, very unorthodox, you know what I mean? Like Thad Young, not a little bit better than Thad Young, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit more offensively skilled.
I ain't gonna lie, context.
Yeah.
Corey Brewer, I hated Corey Brewer on the Bulls, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro, I hated,
but consistent at the same time.
I hated that little jump that he does with his jump shot where he lifts both his legs up in the air. Fuck out of here, Corey Brewer. Fuck out of here.
Yo, who's your favorite Bull all time?
We don't need to ask that, bro. Come on.
Like, who is it, bro? Like, come on.
Bro, like, it's only one person.
Who? Keith Bogan?
No, bro.
Denzel Valentine.
You're a nasty.
Oh, Ben Gordon.
Luol
Ben
Deng.
Ben Gordon close. You know what I'm saying? Ben Gordon, when he held his nuts after that game winner against the Celtics, I was
That
like,
was
woo,
crazy.
that nigga cool.
Now we know what Ben Gordon was
But,
crashing out to. He is a wild man, boy.
but nah,
Ben
man,
Gordon crashed out, bro.
it's
Shout out to the
D Rose for
UConn
sure.
legend. He was a
It's D Rose
bucket.
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I
Shout
was
out
gonna
to
Yeah.
ask you this. I was gonna ask you this. What was one player coming out of college that didn't pan out, but you thought was gonna be nice?
Cam Reddish.
I ain't
Fucking
gonna
Ben
lie, bro.
McLemore.
Every time, bro. Every
That's
I
time,
thought
especially
Cam Reddish was gonna be the next Paul George. I ain't gonna lie.
bro. Shabazz Muhammad, bro. Shabazz
Oh,
Muhammad, I
shit.
thought he
Hell
was gonna
yeah.
be great, bro.
Hell yeah.
low key,
That's
low
a fact.
key,
I'm
low
with
key.
that one.
I thought he was gonna be
We were
killing the
talking
league.
about it. I actually remember we were talking about the post work. Nah, Jaleel
Yeah.
Okafor, I swear,
Yeah.
like if
Mm.
you
I
gave
think the
him
league.
the
I
right
think the
team,
league
that
just
Philly,
changed at the wrong
yeah,
time for Jaleel.
right.
He
Yes,
came in at
100%
the
right.
exact worst moment because
Right,
the
right.
following year he got drafted. Steph Curry changed the league, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
And all of the guys said, "Oh well, we
I
don't need you
thought. I
anymore."
thought. I thought Andrew Wiggins was gonna be. I thought Andrew Wiggins was gonna
I
be.
thought Andrew Wiggins was gonna be
I thought
crazy
it was gonna
too.
be
I
a
mean,
beast.
Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins turned out to be a star, all
Speaking of
star.
Andrew Wiggins, though, speaking of Andrew Wiggins, it was Jabari Parker.
Fact. Injuries
Oh
hit
yeah,
hard.
Jabari was so
Injuries.
nice. Oh man,
Jabari Parker is damn near still my favorite player.
he
Yeah.
was
He
getting
was.
I,
like
I,
mellow
That's
comparisons. He was
how
nice.
dope Jabari was. When Jabari was in high school at Simeon, I was checking him out. Like, but
Yeah,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
talking
I ain't gonna
about
lie.
that was
I
Baby Mello. When
I
in
ain't
my
gonna, but I
mind,
ain't gonna
I
lie,
said that
bro.
was Baby Mello. A little bit more laid
The,
back though, like
the
closer to Joe Johnson, like temperament, but like the skill set was there.
the thing with Jabari, like I feel like he was always just a tad bit too stiff, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like the fluidity in his game. You know, he or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't.
There was a
He
little bit
looked.
of Obi Toppin in his game. Like you know how Obi Toppin is a little bit
Yeah,
stiff
he
on
looked.
defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
He
what
was. He
gave
was
me hype.
always.
That's what gave me. That's why when I said Obi Toppin reminds me, I didn't get what Ticket said when they could turn him into Amari Stoudemire. I really think Obi Toppin is closer to Storm Marion. They really kind of run the floor the same. They're stiff, they're mechanical, but they're just effective. You know what I mean? And I think now we see with a point guard, Obi Toppin is unlocked in terms of transition, shooting the three ball, things like that. But I don't see the stat. Kaminga is the guy that I see stat. If he was able to catch the ball in the short roll, I think Kaminga could be like Amari Stoudemire. But back to the plays that we thought it was gonna be nice. You know, I thought it was gonna be OD nice. Trayvon Duval. I thought he was gonna be dumb nice.
Mm.
From Duke, the point guard. I thought he was gonna be dumb nice. Salim Stoudemire from Arizona, the lefty. Oh, he was so cold. I thought he was going to be a problem. Didn't pan out. Didn't pan out.
I thought Aaron Gordon was gonna be really good too. I thought he was gonna be like a Blake Griffin type of player.
You know what it
I don't
is?
know.
Aaron Gordon and Victor Oladipo, they got to Orlando at a bad time with their player development. Because if you notice, once they left that team and they was in the Team USA thing, the select team, I was watching their practice and stuff like that. I was watching their skills. I saw Aaron Gordon ball handling a little bit better, shooting better. I was like, if you put him on the right team, I think if he went to the Nuggets early with Jokic and developed with him, he would have been way better. He would have been just like more like Blake Griffin with the ball handling, like more like refining his skill. I think he got to Jokic too late, and I
I
think it's like his skill set is just maxed out at this point.
so I didn't think going into the draft, I didn't think this player was gonna be great, but once he played his literally his first game, Michael Carter Williams' first game ever in the NBA, I thought this man
Yeah,
was crazy. He had a triple double his first game. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro,
I
what?
think yeah he had like 6 steals too, right? He was
Bro,
crazy. It
he,
was insane.
how do
He
you
was
peak your
getting
first
Penny
game in the
Hardaway
league?
comparisons.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
he
beat
was.
Tyreek Evans too. Tyreek Evans, oh my god, he had a crazy first year. Him,
Bro,
um,
To be
this
fair,
man didn't have didn't this man never had a better game than his first game ever in the NBA. That's crazy to me.
I don't. That can't be true because he had a
that's
good
all right.
rookie. He had a really good
No,
rookie
yeah,
He had
season.
a good
that's
rookie
okay. He had a good
season,
rookie. Yeah.
but a triple double your first game, that's crazy.
Nah, what? Because the comparisons, especially after his rookie year, and that's why some draft cast you got to look at the age. If I'm not mistaken, he played 2 years in Syracuse before he left. I think so, right? I think he played 2 years or 3 years. So by the time he got to the league, he's already like he's already at the age where he's supposed to be getting his max. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after his
Yeah.
rookie year,
Where
he's hooping, but you got already young point guards that's coming right behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got guys that's already gonna be younger and cheaper, and they're faster than you already. So the fact that his jump shot didn't fall through, they couldn't keep him in the league. And that's what low key what it is. Same thing like Alfred Payton. Like they're great rim runners. They get to the paint, but the jump shot is not it. Emmanuel Mudiay, like it just doesn't. I don't understand why like some players could stay in the league and not be able to shoot, while other players, like you know what I mean, like you got the ball in your hand too much for you not to be able to shoot at this point. So I think that's why Alfred Payton's out the league. Um, Michael Carter Williams is out the league. Luckily,
oh
Denny
my
Fish.
God. Yo, I just looked at it. Michael Carter Williams, first game, 22 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds, 9
Right.
steals, bro.
Yeah.
9 steals. I ain't even 9 steals is crazy. Your
Bro,
first
this
game.
man peaked his first game in the fucking. Oh no,
Peak is crazy. Peak is
never.
hilarious.
I don't know. He had a pretty good season. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know who?
Yeah, he had a really good rookie season.
Yeah, you know who I'm surprised by? I'm surprised by that Dante DiVincenzo's college game translates into the NBA. Like I didn't think it was gonna work out for him. I thought he was too undersized. I knew he was athletic, but I thought it was gonna kind of be like Pat Connaughton, where it's like on and off and very streaky. But he's been way more consistent since he went to Golden State. Like I don't know if that system helped him, but what y'all think about like defense? Did y'all think like he was gonna pan out? Like y'all think like this is exactly what we was expecting to see coming out of college?
I don't think people had high hopes for DiVincenzo. So I guess what he's doing is surprising that he's able to sustain what he's doing, what he did in college in the NBA.
Right. I didn't think his game was going to translate. That's one of the games that I'm surprised that it worked out for him.
I do got a question for y'all.
I thought Dante would be out the league by now.
Out the league?
Yo, I promise you. Yo,
I liked him a lot. I liked him a lot at Villanova, but I just didn't think he was gonna make it.
In Milwaukee, it just wasn't clicking for him. In my opinion, it just didn't look like it was clicking for him.
He was a good player for Milwaukee. He just got injured during their playoff run, but he was a good player for them. A good defensive player, solid shooter.
And but I think at that time, like maybe they were very Giannis centric, and I guess the injuries, it didn't show. I couldn't see the consistency with it. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
No, when he was playing, he was really good. I'm not gonna lie, because I was watching the Bucks a lot when he was there, bro. He was really good. The injury
right this year better than Grayson Allen this year.
Grayson Allen, nah, I wouldn't say that, but he was still a good player for them. But defensively, he was better though. Like he was way better defensively, and he was also a good shooter too, solid shooter for them. I think he would have been fine in Milwaukee. He just, like I said, he just got injured. He got injured during their playoff run when they won a championship. He was a good player though. He was a good player.
But just to answer Ox's question about the Sacramento Kings thing, that is a weird reason why I don't understand. Maybe within the next 5 years, I think you guys might be able to get that. But that is a weird thing that y'all never had one. I think the fact that, especially with the old arena too, being so loud and being, you know what I mean. I'm surprised that you guys never had it. That's funny. I never paid attention to the fact that you guys never had it. That might be a thing. That might be a thing.
Mean,
but I think
we got some of the best fans in sports. So
I think within the next 5 years, especially with like your playoff runs and how you guys are generating, more intrigue throughout the league as in terms of the casual fan, I think eventually you guys within the next 5 years is gonna get it. So you probably guys just gotta rock out a little bit in advance. Because to be honest with you, I think people are a little bit surprised by the Kings. I mean, obviously, if you've been paying attention, you know that. But I think like these splash performances of Keegan Murray and then Malik Monk, like taking these like flashes of like, elite level, situational production, I think that adds an extra factor. Like, oh shit, like these guys are like really, really entertaining. You know what I mean? And I think you just got to keep on building on that, and then eventually they're like, yo, you have no choice but to. Because how old is DR right now?
In the air, like 27, 26.
Like 25, somewhere 25, 26, something like that.
Right. So like within so I think before he's 30, I think that you guys are gonna have one. Because I think he's gonna get an all-star. I think he's gonna have another breakout like crazy year where you're gonna have to like, oh shit, he's an all-star. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Keegan Murray?
I think Keegan Murray, I think Keegan Murray's gonna have a breakout thing.
I don't see. See, I think Keegan Murray is going to be a really good player. He might be like peak like us, like a 20 point per game scorer, low teen or high teens. I don't see the star potential in him though. I just don't see that. I'm just looking at his game. He could probably develop as a shot carrier, as a ball handler, but I just don't really see that him being a star level player. I just see him as a really good Michael Porter Jr. type of player on a championship team, third option type of player, fourth option. I see that, but I don't see a star in him. And
Mm,
I don't see.
Just a little bit, real quick. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Michael, we gotta also remember, we're not looking at the real Michael Porter Jr. This is not what Michael Porter Jr. originally. If you watched him in high school and all that, before the back surgeries and all that, he said it himself. He had to completely change the way that he plays now. This is just jump shooting Michael Porter Jr. If we're looking at the shot creation, if he was able to actually be able to bend his back and like be have dexterity and work on that, we would probably be looking at a different Michael Porter Jr. Now, if Keegan Murray can like be a little bit of that shot creation with that 3-point shooting, that's gonna be a tough bucket. That's gonna be like a better version of Quentin Richardson. Like, you know what I mean? Like elite shooting, driving, get and ones, and then eventually if he can put you in the post, shoot over you, he might be tough. He might be one of them. That's
Yeah,
why
you will see. We'll see. I don't see it. I think he's going to be a really good player, a really good role player. I don't think he's ever going to reach that star potential. I just don't see it. But
Hey, real quick. Let me ask Ox a question, right? Ox on Chill with Chill today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chill said something that I thought you was gonna push back on, but you didn't, right? Chill said that there's gonna be a different NBA champion this year, and I thought you was gonna be like, well, nah, Denver.
Why would I push back on that?
Denver's looking crazy still, Like
Well,
Denver's got a serious chance.
I don't think Denver's going to win.
You don't think Denver's going to repeat?
No.
Hell no. Nah.
No, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Denver, whoever comes out the East is winning the championship. Whether it's Celtics, except for Miami, whether it's the Celtics, the Bucks, or the 76ers, they're winning the championship.
I think the Sixers injured.
Denver Denver. I don't think that Denver could beat the Celtics as much like that's a horrible matchup for Denver. Like
before we even get into that, hold on.
That's by 2 points in the regular season. Well, come on, it's the the playoffs is different.
Hold on. Before we even get to that, the because of I think TZ was saying that or T, my fault if I'm saying your name wrong and shit, gang. The 76ers, because of the Joel Embiid injury, I'm with Chill. Like, depending on how the recovery goes and like how far along in the process, I might not take the risk for Embiid, because you already know, like, at this point, you're not gonna get the MVP. There's no point of getting like a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? And like, depending on your seeding and who you're gonna get matched up with, like, let's see what Maxey does. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride it out. It is what it is. You already know what type of play you're gonna get. You know what Nick Nurse wants from you, and then just run it back. So I'm eliminating Philly. Keep it a band with you. I already said I'm eliminating Philly. I don't think, even if Joel Embiid comes back, I think the injury is gonna take a hold on him. So I'm not even worried about, unless they make a major move, like maybe trying to get a DeRozan or somebody else. You know what I mean, to add on to the team.
Y'all don't want DeRozan. They don't want DeRozan. But listen. I honestly, it's crazy to me because I think Shay's like second in the MVP ladder right now. So he's and Joel Embiid is a clear cut number one, but I think he has a torn meniscus. I think he's out for the season. I don't think they're going to rush him back because they want him fully healthy for a playoff run.
So hold on.
So Shay is going to be an MVP most likely. Crazy.
Real quick. So is Joel Embiid done?
He got a torn meniscus. Those injuries takes months to heal.
He's done for a year. He's done.
What I'm asking, right? I'm talking about in terms of like legacy talks. Like, is he done?
Nah, I mean, he can still have a great postseason. He's going to be back for the playoffs.
That's do we know that for sure though? Do we know that for sure?
They're going to, because I think the injury, like a torn meniscus, usually takes takes a couple months to heal.
Well, it just depends. It depends because he can. So the meniscus, it depends on. They say it's like a loose type. So sometimes when you're meniscus, it's like a piece of it kind of like flapped off. You can go and clip that out, like instead of just repairing it. So when you clip that, a lot of times it's like a 6 to 8 week recovery. Well, if he gets that, if that's the route he takes to go, Well, he can be back late March, first week of April. And I would, if they were to make that move and go get DeMar DeRozan, which I think they should do, I would be ready to, I would have Joel in the pool as soon as his surgery's over, getting ready for a playoff run. If they can go get DeMar DeRozan, they have to, like, if he's healthy and active, he has to go out there and give him 20 minutes a game and make a.
I mean, playoff DeRozan is not somebody like playoff DeRozan is just.
I don't want to hear about no playoff DeRozan.
No,
shit. If they go get DeMar DeRozan right now, then if Joel Embiid is healthy, because DeMar DeRozan and Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Halliburton, they can not Halliburton. Tobias
Halliburton is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. If
Tobias Harris, if they go that route, then they'll be a top 6 seed still. Like they'll still be a top 6 seed. Joel got to come back and play.
Well, Tobias will be gone, so like Tobias wouldn't be there.
Tobias doesn't have to be in that trade. Tobias makes like 12 million more than DeMar.
So
if I'm not mistaken,
DeMar's making like 33.
Yeah, Tobias. I think Tobias is getting like, okay, not 12, but I think Tobias is getting like 36 this year. 36, 37.
Okay, yeah. So it probably would be like,
Tobias doesn't have to be in that trade.
But I pretty like the Bulls would want to get back, like they probably want to get back draft capital from the 76ers, but you still got to make the money work. So who are the players the 76ers would be giving up?
They got some expiring. They got like some of them forwards that they got from the Clippers, some expiring contracts and stuff. They could
so Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum, and them.
Yeah, they can make it work.
I mean, if they can keep Tobias, now that's different.
Yeah,
like that's different.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That changes that. The thing about it is it changes the dynamic of the team, because they are kind of missing like a Jimmy Butler, so like a secondary ball handler, shot creator, like, you know what I mean. Like, don't get me wrong, Tobias can do it, but he's not consistent enough in terms of the ball handling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has moments where he kind of fades away from it, and then he gets a little bit loose with the ball and has turnovers. So I think Debo might be a good fit for that team to keep it a band with you, and he knows how to play slow. That team can, and you know what I mean, they can do triple actions out of the post, things like that, and they can post a multitude of guys. Now you got Tobias posting, Debo posting, like you could run triangle offense if you want on some 90s shit, like, you know what I mean. So
I would try to probably if I'm the 76ers, I'm trying to go after Lloyd Marketing. Like if they go off for Lloyd Marketing, that's going to be crazy.
That's interesting.
That's going to be crazy.
I ain't think about a lot.
Lloyd Marketing, yeah. What's another forward that can score? In space at the floor.
That's why.
Laurie, I think Laurie's going to get traded to the Thunder, but I think the 76ers, they should try to get him. I think the 76ers should try to get him. Maybe the 76ers go out a guy like a Jeremy Grant. You know, he's a solid shot creator. You know, good defender, spacer.
I think Sacramento should go after Jeremy Grant.
I don't know what Sacramento is doing. I don't know. Because Sacramento, I don't think they're trying to give up a lot of their assets that they have. The Davion Mitchells and stuff like that. I don't think they're trying to give them people up to get these players.
And Keon Ellis, I think, is injured, right? Yeah, Keon Ellis, I think, is injured. So
yeah.
Because the thing about it is, Sabonis is one of those in between compared to Bam. Like, I feel like Bam needs a 5 to play with him. Sabonis is a little bit weird. Like, I would like to see him with a 5, but if you get me an athletic 4, I'm cool with it. That could grab rebounds. That's why I said I wouldn't mind having, like, I really wanted Pascal to go to Sacramento, but I'm not mad at Jeremy Grant if they
Pascal on Sacramento would have been crazy.
I think
that would have been so tough.
Yeah, I think it would have been way better than Indiana.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? I think although Hallie is good to help him out in the transition, I think still their half-court offense is a little bit shaky because of the shot creation, like that is up and down with Halliburton, Nembhard, and Nesmith. Nesmith, like he's decent at creation, but it's not that good. Nembhard he's cool. Their best shot creator, honestly, is probably Mathurin. He kind of like, you know what I mean, like a younger Joe Johnson. He got the shot. He could drive. He could shoot the little mini. He got turnaround. Like, he's trying to play very smart. So if they can unlock him and eventually get off Buddy Hield, and he learns how to play like the right way, I think the Benedict Markman is going to be a way better upgrade because he can hoop. Like, he got the isolation bag. Like, they just don't got good spacing, in my opinion. Like, it's weird. Their spacing gets like.
Who are you talking about? Indiana? You talking about Sacramento?
Yeah, Indiana. So
No,
with
Indiana
Indiana,
they got solid spacing. They got
it's
solid
cool.
space.
It's cool. But they bait them into bad shots because Buddy Hield is their 3-point
If
shooter.
I'm not mistaken, I think Indiana Pacers. I think like aren't they like number one in 3-point shooting
They
as
were,
far as
they
like
were,
percentage and makes?
they were. I don't know if they
They were.
still are.
They're not there no more. But I mean, they're still the best offense in the league though.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know.
But that's due to pace though. You gotta also.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
what I
that
was
is
trying to.
doing the pace. They be pushing the ball up inbound. So yeah,
So
yeah.
no hurry. That's one thing. Like I think that they will because I was listening to the conversation that you guys were having before in terms of coaching. Just to bring it out real quick. I know you guys don't want to make it long, but coaching it's easier when you have talent to set up certain schemes, but in real time, not be able to make those adjustments. So, for example, we have to take it with a grain of salt. If you have this player, like that are like all-star level players, and you're putting them in the right positions, but in the key moments, you aren't doing so, or your scheme isn't working out and you're not realizing that and switching it up or changing, the guys that you have around, then you are labeled as a bad coach because you have too much talent and your decision making is what is hindering the team. So that's why
Sounds
you're
like a
being
coach
labeled
I know, huh?
as a bad. You get what I'm
Sound like a
saying?
coach I know.
Frank Mazzulla. The thing about it is his philosophy is hurting the development of a Jason Tatum, hurting the development of a Jaylen Brown because his identity is saying no, shoot more threes. You can't say that to your players. Say that in the public, and then when your players are out playing, like in the back of their mind, they're like, "Well, I'm gonna drive in, and I got the lane, but we need a three ball." And everybody's enamored by the game. You get what I'm saying? It's easy to fall in love with the three ball. So it's half and half. But coaching does enforce certain laws, and he has to like manage it. That's the thing about it. You have to manage the game for the players because sometimes the players are just playing. You get what I'm saying? You got to pull them in and say, "Yo, look, you got a mismatch over here. Yo, you can make a play over here." Instead of just saying, "Yo, just run your set, run the set, run the set." You got to be able to adjust. And I think the adjusting part is where we value and we put more stock into it.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I just don't see like I said, a bad coach is Jim Boylan. Like that is a bad coach.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I agree. I think Mazzulla is a mid coach. He's on the more mid side, like on the lower end of the mid side for me. Um, and Doc Rivers is like on the higher end of the mid side for me. You get what I'm saying? I think Doc Rivers, in terms of being able to relate to players and kind of like give them a driving force, he looks like one of those people
That's
that give
that's
like
Doc
in the
Rivers' strength to me. Like
yeah,
his
right,
player motivation, player,
right.
managing egos, like that's part of coaching too. And I think Doc Rivers excels at that.
Right. But in terms of like in-game adjustments, player personnel, I think he kind of falters at that, and that may be just being a player that hinders him. He looks at the game a different way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ride with
Mm.
these players because like I know like this is what they're here to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna ride instead of making the adjustment that's better for the personnel like lineup changes. He's gonna say, "Well, I trust KG. I trust Paul Pierce. I trust these are my guys. I gotta rock with them," and he'll be stubborn in that way.
Beautifully said context. Um, Oxman, what were you about to say?
No, I was just just gonna say I think it's hard for us to judge coaches because we don't be knowing what they're trying to accomplish. Like we know they're trying to accomplish a win, but they just know so much more about basketball than us.
Fair point.
Yeah.
And
So
Yeah.
like
and how they
that's why I just be like, yo, I can't because it's easy for me to be like, oh, well, I think this person's a bad coach because I would have done this. And then there's probably 25 coaches in the NBA that would gladly sit me down and be like, yo, you dumb motherfucker. Let me tell you why that won't work. You know what I'm saying? So that's and I understand that. I understand that like I had to come to terms with that. Like I think I know what I'm talking about as far as like what a coach should do, what adjustment they should make. But there is a limited amount of people that are qualified to coach at that high level of basketball. And that's why I'll be trying to give Doc Rivers I'll give him a little slack. Like he probably shouldn't have been the first person to call for Milwaukee to call,
right.
but he's in that list of 5 people. Like
Yeah.
these are our options. You know what I'm saying? These are our options. Doc Rivers is on that list.
Yeah, he's still an upgrade from Adrian Griffin for sure.
It's Nate McMillan, Doc Rivers,
Who else is
Jackson.
Mark
Kenny,
Jackson?
Kenny Atkinson, Mark
Mark
Jackson.
Jackson.
Mark Jackson's not on the list.
What about Kenny Atkinson?
Kenny Atkinson's on the list. Mark
Mike
Jackson is on no. Mark Jackson is on
Mike
Mark
D'Antoni.
Jackson.
Mike
Mark
D'Antoni.
Mike
Jackson is on zero list. No list. He'll never coach an NBA
Mike
again. Let's
D'Antoni.
get off of that.
Mike
Unfortunately.
D'Antoni for sure is on that
What about
list.
Mike D'Antoni, Ox?
Mike D'Antoni's not for sure on any list.
Yo, nah, Mike
I
D'Antoni's a
hate
great.
Mike
He's a
D'Antoni.
great
He's
coach,
a-
bro.
No.
First of all, Mike D'Antoni is not a great coach, but I will say this. Mike D'Antoni with the proper team, you can he has a style. He has sets that work well with like Mike D'Antoni would be a good coach for Indiana. If Mike D'Antoni was coaching Indiana, that would be a wonderful team.
Right. They would be
Mike
running-
D'Antoni would
how
damn near
they're
be a
running
good
right
coach
now.
for us. You know what I'm saying? Mike D'Antoni can be coach a couple of teams. I'm
I
not
don't think
gonna say
he'll.
that.
I'm not gonna lie, Mike
I don't think-
D'Antoni with this Bucks team, they're like, I think their
He's not a
their offense will be
developmental coach.
insane.
Veteran
Their offense will be
player that's
insane.
already
Easily the best of the
been
league,
proven. I don't think he's
Mike
that type.
D'Antoni with the Bucks.
bro.
No.
The offense would be insane, bro.
What would he have? What would he have Giannis do?
What about the defense?
He would have Giannis be the guy playmaking and facilitate for the offense. He would have he'll be like pretty much playing them dribble handoffs. He would be having guys coming off a curl screen, drag screen, shooting. Yeah, Dan be coming off of pin down screens and stuff like that, and have Giannis be the passer and stuff. Like kind of like what he was doing with Steve Nash with Bruce Bowen. Like Bruce Bowen was like facilitating the offense and being the guy creating. He was doing that with the Suns, so that would be Giannis' role. Obviously, way more like advanced than that. But you see what I'm saying? It would be a lot of Dame more off ball action, but it would be a lot of Dame and Giannis pick and roll. Yeah.
So here's one question I would ask them. If we're looking at Detroit in right, and you put Mike D'Antoni on that coaching staff, do you think that they play well, increasing like the pace and stuff like that? Do you think that Detroit will be able to play fast and like absorb that concept?
Yeah, I think they would play fast. I think the offense will look way better than what it is, and I don't think
The
players
problem
like
with
Killian Hayes will get
Detroit is
much
they're like one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the league, and they don't really got a lot of guys that can space the floor around. You know, Cade Cunningham and
Bogey and Alec Burks for the most part.
Alec Burks and Bogey. Those are the only two shooters on the team. And like they have Joe Harris too, but Joe Harris don't be getting no burn like that. So they only got two guys that can really space the floor out for that team. So I don't really know how much sort of like they could push the pace, but I don't really see that offense getting too much better because the floor spacing is just terrible. I mean, they got in their starting lineup, who they got in their starting lineup, bro? Cade, Jalen Duren. Cade's not really a spacer. Is they still starting Killian Hayes or are they starting Ivy?
No, they got Ivy back on the starting lineup now.
Ivy, he's not that good of a spacer. You know, Bogey can space, and then Isaiah.
He's a decent shooter.
He's all right. He's mid. He's a mid shooter. And then you got Stewart. Isaiah Stewart is not a good shooter. So
he's not
like,
a good shooter.
He takes them though. He takes them for some reason.
He be taking them, but he ain't hitting them. He do not be hitting them.
That should get me. He goes for like 1 for 4, 1 for 3. Should be nasty.
Yeah, it'd be nasty. Yeah, so like I said, he can help them, but the offense still probably wouldn't be that great. It probably still be one of the worst offenses in the league, but yeah, it'd be better in transition and stuff like that.
It probably would look different. It probably
definitely would look different,
right? In terms of like the clunkiness and stuff like that. Because the thing about it is too, like Mike D'Antoni, having like I said, having those pieces like. Amari Stoudemire was a blessing. Like the type of that type of force that he was getting in that short roll, that shit was like a bucket every time. Like no matter what, like it didn't even matter. Like and then what made it even better was that each guy can shoot. Like they could play 5 out if they really wanted to. By the time Amari Stoudemire was like in his 3rd year, his jump shot was like at the midi was all right. It was cool for what it needed to be because he was punching on you every time. So the only thing I think that was the thing that they were lacking was like better defense. So it's interesting to see. Like I don't know if Mike D'Antoni still might get a call. because I think just the defense and I think his relatability might not be there anymore.
Mike D'Antoni can
Um,
coach a great defense. Like you just got to give him the personnel. Like it's really all about personnel with these coaches.
that is true. That is
Yeah,
fair.
like if
Personnel does
it's a
definitely
lot of
matter for
things
sure.
that are out of coach's control. Like with the Bucks situation, even though Adrian Griffin wasn't doing the greatest job defensively, having Brook Lopez, Giannis head super high on screens, having them both
Right.
heads way too
Jesus
high.
Christ.
Got to play Brook more of a drop defender than he is, like
Right.
a hedging and super high, and have
Right.
Giannis hedge more, and not putting Dame in the right spots defensively, having him at the top of the key, try to hide him in the corner like the Warriors do with Steph, but at the end of the day, he didn't have really great personnel on the perimeter. He just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And even with Doc Rivers right now, I mean, look at if y'all watch that Mavericks game, look was getting everything he
Anything that
wanted.
he wanted.
He was
Even though the
cooking
Bucks,
them
I think
like it
the
was
Bucks won, right?
crazy.
The Bucks won though.
Yeah, the Bucks won. Like they came back from down like 25, but Luka
Right.
was destroying them. Anthony Simons was getting to wherever he wanted
Wherever he
in
felt
that
like
game
it.
before. Like they just don't have the personnel. So a lot of the time, these coaches, like even Monty Williams, even though he hasn't been that great, the personnel is just not really there for this Detroit Pistons team
Yeah,
to
I
be a
agree.
good offense.
100%.
So it's
100%.
really all about personnel with these coaches and see what they can do with the personnel.
That's
You
fair.
know?
That's fair. So that's why it's tough to say like like I feel like they have bad coaching moments.
Yeah.
But then there's sometimes there are some like just some boneheaded trending mistakes that you always see like over and over. Like, well, in my opinion, is like, yo, are you like enforcing this or are you just letting shit happen? And it looks like from time to time, like certain coaches just let shit happen. Like, oh, we're just gonna like keep going. Like you see the fire, the house is burning, but you don't want to open no water hose or nothing. You're just gonna let it burn and just watch it. Like nothing's happening. Like, yo, bro, are you not seeing this shit show? Like, tighten up, bro. Like, shit doesn't say like Jack Vaughn. Like, like,
Oh
let me
yeah.
not even get, let me
Yeah.
get me
Jack
started on
Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn, bro.
Jack Vaughn is crazy. That nigga.
He's a
Hey.
wild boy, son. Like he don't even I don't know what he wants to do in life. I don't he makes terrible life decisions at this point. I don't know what he wants to do, bro. It's insane. It's insane. Yo, but I gotta get on the roll, y'all. I'm gonna holla at y'all. I'm gonna keep listening. I'm tuning in. Salute
All
to you
right,
guys.
Tex.
And then I'm gonna see y'all on Monday, man. Tap into the no snooze button, man.
For
Yo,
sure.
For
salute to
sure.
All
y'all,
right,
For
Tech.
sure.
man.
For sure.
Yo, man, salute, y'all.
Yep.
Hey, Dezo, you know how to work the trade, like the trade generator thing?
I don't. Is it an app or something? Or you talking
Oh,
about?
it's a website. Got to go to the website. It's mad easy to work. You just got to go to the website. It just pops up, and you just put the teams. Yeah, it gives you a list of teams, all the teams, and you just make a trade.
Trade deadline's in 4 days, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's about to be a crazy deadline.
It's about
It's
to be a
supposed to be
crazy
very.
deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see Zach Levine's injury?
Yeah,
Or did y'all hear about it? So is he out for the
What they
season?
say?
it said 4 to 6 months. Yeah, it's
Damn,
tough being a
that's
Bulls
tough,
fan,
bro.
man.
That is tough.
It's depressing on
Four
him,
to,
man.
4 to 6 months.
Yeah, 4 to 6 months. He'll be out.
What's
So
wrong?
he's
What's
done
wrong with him?
some with his foot. He got a foot injury. He's been dealing with it all season. They just decided to just keep him out. So it's tough, man. I wanted to trade that nigga, get some value for him, but don't seem like that's happening.
He's making
No, because
40,
nobody,
40.
nobody wanted that nigga.
He's making too much money. I mean, he's making
Yeah,
like 40 million.
he's making 40 million this year.
Like if he wasn't making that much money, there's obviously teams that would want him, but he's just making too much, way too much. And he's got to gut their roster to get him, so it's not really worth getting him. So I understand like why it seems like the Lakers didn't want him because they would have to give up like Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura and D'Angelo Russell and probably a pick. And that's just gutting your roster for a star, and that doesn't work in today's game anymore. Like that whole big three, you get 3 stars and a bunch of vet minimums. It doesn't really work into today's game anymore. So I see why a lot of teams don't want him. Because a lot of teams that want him already got 2-star players making 2 max contracts. So it's like it's not a lot of options. Me personally, I thought he was gonna get traded to Detroit for Jaden Ivey and like
I ain't gonna lie,
James Wiseman and Joe Harris.
him getting traded to Detroit never really made sense to me either. You know, like why would Detroit want him?
That didn't help either one of the teams.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I'm saying.
the trade they were doing is like, okay, so maybe Detroit like gets a little better right now, but that's not better for their future. They might win like 3 or 4 more games. I didn't really see what the point of that was.
The reason why I was saying that, or a lot of other people were saying it, because like Jaden Ivey was like playing like 17 minutes a game, and then people didn't know what was going on with him in Detroit. Like he was getting DNPs. He was playing 17 minutes. Killian Hayes was getting burned over him. Killian Hayes. So a lot of people thought that, man, maybe Detroit doesn't value Jaden Ivey as high as like other teams in the NBA would value him. But yeah, they're starting him now. He should have been starting the whole season, but they're starting him now, so that's good. That's good.
What's y'all problem with Killian Hayes again?
He's just a bad player.
He's just
jump
not
shot
good.
nasty. Make us left-handers look nasty.
He's a terrible finisher.
Just a nasty player.
He's a terrible finisher at the rim. He's like terrible. He's a horrible shooter as well.
And I only watched him one game. That's crazy.
That's crazy, Juan.
He's not
wide open jump
trash,
shot.
though.
No, I seen this man shoot a wide open jump shot, hit the back of the backboard. No rim, no nothing. It's nasty.
He's a solid passer and defender. Then that's literally it. Everything else he's bad at. Like ball watches. Like it's just like he's a good perimeter defender. He's not a good off ball defender though. So it's weird with him. He's just not that good of a player. He's like a top 5 worst player in the entire league. The thing Jaden Ivey is like one of the best young shooting guards in the league. So
the thing with the Pistons, right? They have decent players on the roster. It's just like most of them are either like injured or not being played for some reason. Like Joe Harris is on that roster. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't get any playing time. I don't know if he's injured or anything, but like Joe Harris is there. Yeah, Joe Harris is on there. Monte Morris hasn't played all season. He's been hurt.
Let me not say Joe Harris is just weak. He just isn't as good of a shooter as he was. He's so inconsistent. It's crazy.
To be fair though, he was like that before. It was just like it wasn't as bad as this, but he was inconsistent in Brooklyn too. If I'm being honest, it just wasn't this bad. But he definitely was inconsistent, especially in the playoffs. That nigga was like a brick. He was not hitting nothing. So
Gallinari just got traded there. Like I don't know what kind of difference he's gonna make. But yeah,
Gallinari been playing solid for them.
It's just tough, man. It's just tough. It's just tough for the Pistons, you know.
I mean, at least they're trying to be bad though, so it's not that crazy. They're trying to be bad, so hey, they're going to get a high draft pick every year.
That's a fact.
You know, the draft class this year is not really looking too crazy, you know, but you know, the year after this one is looking pretty solid.
You mind if I like switch it up on some football real quick?
So I don't care.
All right, bet. So, Dezo Bulls fan, are y'all Bears fan?
You said what?
Are y'all Bears fan?
I mean, by proximity, I guess I have to be. You know.
Yeah, I don't really watch them though, but yeah.
Damn. So, what do y'all feel like? What do y'all feel like the Bears should do for this upcoming draft?
Get Justin Fields the fuck off the team. That's what we should do.
We need a quarterback. I ain't gonna lie. We have no quarterbacks.
We drafted. We gotta trade him and draft. What's the young bull from Ohio State?
You mean from USC? Caleb Williams?
USC? Yeah, we gotta draft him. That boy's a monster.
That's crazy.
That boy's a monster,
That's
bro.
Crazy.
I can't lie.
Why do y'all say trade Fields?
Bro, Fields has had 3 years to try and do something.
Bro, but he has horrible play calling and a bad old line. My thing is if you was to put Caleb in that situation, what difference was that gonna make?
I think Caleb is a better thrower than Justin Fields. Justin Fields has I don't know. His IQ lacks sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
do
get
gotta.
that, but
My
nah, go
fault.
ahead, Boosie.
How y'all feel about the Super Bowl weekend that's coming up, man? 49ers versus Chiefs rematch. Like, what's y'all predictions on that, man? What's going on with that?
That's gonna be a low scoring game, I think. Like 14-17 Chiefs. I think it's gonna be a defensive type of game. And Pat Mahomes is gonna make a little more plays than Brock Purdy will.
Over under 3 pants to Taylor Swift during the game. Over under.
Definitely over. This is the Super Bowl.
Over.
What are
Yeah,
we talking about?
100% over.
This is the
But I
Super
gonna lie,
Bowl.
I want the 49ers to win so bad, bro. I can't
Hey,
stand the Chiefs,
hey,
bro. I
Ox,
hate the
Ox.
Chiefs so
Over
much.
under 3 pants to Taylor Swift during the game, bro. Over under.
I'm pretty sure it'll be more than that. It'll be over. Pretty sure it'll be over.
Yeah, man. They're definitely gonna get the shots of the Swift.
That's just gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm not gonna
hilarious.
lie. If Brock Purdy and the 49ers win the Super Bowl, that would be insane. That'd be insane.
I don't think the script
Yo,
would allow
we'll,
it.
we'll
Yeah,
never hear the
the
end of
script
it.
not gonna lie, man. They're not gonna lie, man. I'm
We'll
so
never we'll never hear the end of it from Chill though. You know what I'm saying? Chill's gonna be on that for the rest of
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
his life, for real.
I'm not gonna lie. I was losing my mind watching that Ravens Chiefs game, man. When that nigga Lamar threw the football and when he threw the ball in triple coverage, bro, I
I'm
lost
not gonna
all
lie,
hope.
that was on the receiver though. Like, bro, why are you throwing your hands up in double coverage?
Nah,
Still,
but
but still though,
Lamar could have had the
though.
wherewithal to not throw it to 3
No, but
defenders though,
yeah,
bro.
throwing it
Like
to triple coverage, my nigga. He could have just threw the football away. They could have kicked for a field goal, like nigga. And y'all would have been. And if they would have did that, they probably would have won the game. They
Bullshit.
probably
It
would have
was
won the
second
game.
and 10. He didn't even have to throw it. It was
he
second
didn't
and
have to
10.
throw that at all, bro.
Exactly.
But
But I'm just saying
I'm not
he
gonna
could
lie.
have just kicked the field. They could have kicked the field goal.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
what
I
it
think
was. That was
that was
bad.
really bad play calling though, because
No,
they're
it
known
was.
for running. They're known for running. Like, why aren't y'all running the ball? Like,
Yeah, they're the
it was
number one.
crazy.
They're the number one rushing team in the NFL.
I
So
didn't
I understand.
understand.
Yeah, it was weird. And Lamar wasn't using his legs in that game too. Lamar looked nervous. He was
Holding the
overthinking
ball, yeah.
everything. Yeah, he
Right.
wasn't using his running game at all. And
But
that
even with
fumble,
all that, Zay
the Zay
Flowers,
Flowers fumble too
yeah,
was huge. That was huge, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
I didn't understand the
Like
need to try
I
to
gonna lie,
dive.
if you was to tell me that the Ravens defense will hold Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense to 0 points in the entire half of football, an entire second half, I'm like the Ravens winning that game. They winning that
facts.
game. And the Ravens somehow still managed to lose.
I
That
don't know, man.
defense was
It was
all-time great.
it was hard to watch that game and saying it wasn't rigged, man. It was
And then
hard.
you got the Lions fumbling the bag against the 49ers. Brock
I
Purdy
really wanted the Lions to win
making
that game,
plays.
man.
Yeah, I did want the Lions to win the game because they never made the Super Bowl. They've never made the Super Bowl. Crazy.
Detroit's had a rough year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Detroit
They've
fans.
had a rough year.
Detroit fans down bad, man.
Not
Fucking
really. I think they like was okay with the outcome. They haven't never won anything, so I think they was fine. I don't
I'm
never
saying,
hear a
like,
lot of
But
overall,
they were up what 24-7. Like they had a huge lead and they blew it.
yeah.
Receivers fumbling the ball, dropping the ball, defense getting cooked. Brock Purdy out here making plays. Like it
Yeah,
was
facts,
crazy. It
facts,
was crazy.
facts.
I thought the
Brock
49ers
Purdy.
were cooked because like if
so
y'all follow the 49ers not really good coming from behind. They're not a good football team coming from behind. But they managed to pull that off. So hey,
so
shout out to
Juan,
them.
real quick, back to the Bears, right? What would you do if you was the GM of the Bears right now? You would keep Fields?
Yeah, we fired our offensive coordinator Luke Gesson, who was the main reason, in my opinion, why Justin Fields' growth isn't shown how it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
We brought in Shane Waldron, the guy who revived Geno Smith. You trade the number one pick, you get more assets, more first round picks for future drafts, and you draft Marvin Harrison. Then you have a 1-2 combo of DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison, And with the number 9 pick, me personally, I want to draft the left tackle from Penn State. His name is like Olufushanu or something like that. But just solidify that left side for Fields and then run it back. I think the defense made strides that second half of the year. And to be honest, if it wasn't for the bad coaching, Justin Fields could have easily went 10-7 and been in the playoffs. So I just think a lot of things during last season played against Fields. But if Poles does the right thing, I think the Bears would be a playoff team, maybe Super Bowl contenders next year.
I don't know about Super Bowl contenders. That's kind of crazy, but I feel what you're saying. I feel you.
I think on the defensive side is where it's gonna.
No, we're
really
a
be
great defense team. That's true, but still, I don't know about all that. But I was gonna say, if y'all was like, I want because y'all know, can y'all have any like NFL, NBA team comps? Like specifically, like what are the Cowboys of the NBA?
That's a great question. The 76ers.
Philly,
Hell no.
No way, bro.
Hell
Definitely,
no.
definitely the Sixers.
Yeah.
Philly.
How?
Yeah. Because it's always our year.
They the Celtics, bro. All the talent in the world. Every year they say it's their year, and they lose every year and
Yeah, I was about to say the Celtics are clearly the Cowboys of the
Yeah, they
The Cowboys can't get past the second round. The Celtics make the Eastern Conference Finals every year.
That's
If anything,
true,
the
but like,
Celtics are the 49ers.
if we're looking at like the
What do you
talent,
think?
they're not the 49ers. The 49ers made it to two Super Bowls, bro. What are we talking about?
Bro, but they're consistently in the conference championship game. What are we talking about?
But I understand that, but like two
They
Super
could.
Bowls though, like
MC Robinson does bring up a good point. They could be Lakers. Lakers could be the Cowboys of the NBA.
No, the Lakers got way too much success to be the Cowboys.
Yeah, they won the finals.
Championships.
Yeah, they won the finals. The Cowboys can't get past the first round. They can get past the first round.
Philly is a good one, but I just feel like Boston because Philly, even though that they always kind of the same way, it's always their year. They don't got as much talent as the Cowboys. Like if we looking at it from like talent, like a talent standpoint, expectation wise, it's the
talent
Celtics, bro.
isn't all that, bro. The talent is overhyped.
Dak Prescott, nigga, Jason Tatum.
Oh my God.
JP.
No, stop.
Come on now. Always disappointed. I thought that's MVP. He was in the MVP conversations, got into the playoffs. Throwing pick sixes, bro. Like, come on now.
No, what about the Clippers though? I was saying, what about the Clippers?
I don't think the Clippers are the Cowboys of the NBA.
Nah. I don't know. Clippers, I don't know.
We expect the Clippers to be ass. You know what I'm saying? We don't expect the Cowboys to be ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we expect the Cowboys.
Yes.
We expect the Cowboys to be disappointments, not ass. You know.
But they ass if they disappointment.
Nah, they just disappointed. Like this year, they were great. They were a great team. They just disappointed in the first round.
I knew exactly who they were, Dezo.
Bro, if that's Dezo, if that team saw the 49ers, they would have got destroyed again, bro. They'd have got destroyed again.
That's exactly my point.
That's not disappointment. You ass, bro. You can't beat that. You ass, bro.
I don't think they were.
48 points in your home.
At least the Eagles got by them somehow. You can't.
Jordan Love was frying that defense. Yo, that was crazy. They did give him 48. They gave.
I know somebody cried in the locker room. I know that for a fact.
Cowboys fans were losing their mind. Cowboys fans were losing their mind, man. That was hilarious.
I bet they still can't believe that shit. Like, yo.
I knew the Cowboys were frauds too. I knew they were frauds, bro. I'm not believing in no Dak Prescott quarterback team. I'm sorry. Dak Prescott is just not him, bro.
Oh, that's wild.
Yes.
So who's all right? Who's the Patriots of the NBA then?
It would have to be the Spurs.
No, I mean Tom
Spurs.
Brady is like no Tom Brady because
Definitely the
Tom Brady
Spurs. Definitely
It
the
has to
Spurs.
be the
Tom Brady
Spurs.
is like if I
Even the
think
downfall. Even the downfall.
You know
Gotta be
what?
the
the
Yeah,
Spurs.
I
Warriors
might have to say this first. Yeah, I might have to say this first.
I got like the Warriors is a good one.
Nah, because the
The
Warriors
Chiefs are the
wasn't
fucking Warriors,
consistently
nigga. The
like
Chiefs are
they
the
was
fucking
like
The
Warriors.
Chiefs
couple
ain't
decades.
the Chiefs are probably the Warriors. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are the
Yeah,
Warriors.
The
yeah.
Chiefs are
The Chiefs
definitely
are
the
the Warriors,
Warriors. I ain't gonna
definitely.
lie. The Chiefs are definitely the Warriors.
Got the babyface assassin and Pat Mahomes and Steph. You know,
Yes.
You know,
Light
but the
skinned
only
brothers.
difference is the Chiefs got the fucking GOAT. The GOAT. When I mean the GOAT. He
No,
about to
no,
prove
no,
it this Super Bowl, my nigga.
Facts,
no.
G.
The
Facts,
GOAT,
G.
nigga.
Why couldn't he prove it against Brady? Why?
I don't give a fuck, man. That nigga
Why
gone now. He about to
good
prove some shit without that nigga there. He
hey,
about to
why he
prove
couldn't
some
do
shit without that
why
nigga there.
why he couldn't do it against the real GOAT, man?
All right, all
What
right, all
happened?
right, all right, all right. No, hurry. I'm gonna give you that goat, but he about to prove he a different type of goat.
Stop
He a
playing,
Billy goat, nigga. He a
Tom Brady is
Billy goat in this bitch.
The fact that he's
clutch
proven,
football
the
player
fact that
ever.
he is being called the GOAT in year 6 is like
Yes, that's what
ridiculous,
I'm
man.
saying. Over Tom Brady, who is
No, he is though. He is.
undisputed.
He's the GOAT.
Over
But
under
the fact
Tom
that
Brady,
that's
who is
already happened
undisputed
is crazy.
the most clutch football player of all time. There is nobody more clutch than Tom Brady.
Bro.
And
This
we're not.
nigga Billy Goat, this nigga Billy Goat is better than Tom Brady than he was at this same point of time in his career. Way better.
I mean, but
Way
we
better.
just gotta see how it plays out, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
We
that's
just
a
got.
fact. That's a fact. But right
I'm not
now,
gonna lie,
hey,
and there's people like this that I just wish that this is why I wish for the Chiefs' downfall because of the bandwagons, man. The bandwagons are crazy.
nah, bro. Niggas been
Call
fucking with this nigga.
niggas
Niggas
trying
been
to call
fucking with this
Mahomes and
nigga,
go
bro.
after
You just
6
don't.
years. The
The
goat is crazy.
the
Like
the
after six
Chiefs,
years,
the Chiefs saying that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT doesn't mean like he's bandwagoning. No, like he's just pointing
He's
out
just
something. You know,
speaking facts.
Hold on,
he's
hold
not
on, hold
speaking
on,
no
hold on,
facts,
hold on.
man.
So
This
hold on.
invented Brady is
Hold
insane.
on. So Nahari. So let's just say Patrick Mahomes win this fucking bowl, right? He not nowhere near Ghost that he not top five. He not top five.
Bro. You gotta let it because like the longevity of the you gotta just let him play his career out. Like
Nigga said that at year 3. Now he at year 6.
bro, we just gotta let him play his career out, my nigga. Like I don't judging somebody like putting somebody in the GOAT convos after only
it
6
also
years
depends
is
how he plays too.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
All right,
six,
all right, all
like you
right,
got to
all
give
right.
it some
Take
time.
go off of it. Take go off. Top five. Top five.
Do I think he has that potential? Of course, obviously, of course.
No. I'm
So
saying
you
if
don't
he
think he
win
top
this
5
ring,
right now?
he not top five.
I don't judge like when I'm talking about like players. I just usually like they have to be in the
I
league.
know for a fact
They
you
have
not
to
the.
be in.
I know for a
They
fact you're
have to
not
be
about to
in.
use an eye test with this nigga. I know for a
No.
fact
The eye
you
test
are
is
not about to
imaginary
use
with
an eye
Mahomes.
test.
But I'm not. But there's not a lot of people better at throwing the football and creating the pocket than Mahomes. I'm just trying to say that I just don't judge it like that. I give it time. You got to give it time. Like for the NBA, like niggas wasn't putting LeBron in the. Even though LeBron had a crazy first years in you know what I'm saying, and even Magic, he had a crazy first like 6 years. Niggas wasn't putting him in no GOAT conversations though
But the
until their
difference
careers
between
was like 10 plus years long.
the difference between them is one did the other. One did one, but didn't do the other. Patrick Mahomes is both dominating and winning. So it's kind of like
But Magic was doing that, but nobody was putting Magic in no GOAT combos after 6 years. Like,
But
bro,
I
you got
think with the offense Patrick Mahomes has, like these receivers, they lead the league in drop passes. Like if he's able to
Nahari,
win, like that has to be talked about.
Nahari, the people who watched Magic growing up, they knew that Bill Russell had 11 of them things. So of course they weren't putting Magic in GOAT combos.
Facts.
Like there ain't no,
Facts.
but it's only the '90s people who grew up watching Michael Jordan
okay.
who put Michael Jordan in GOAT combos after only 3. They were like,
uh,
oh,
uh,
we
yeah,
fuck with Russell. He didn't have an offensive game. Fuck out of here.
yeah.
Fuck out of here, Jordan fans.
Nah, but
Come at me.
it's definitely gonna be a good game. I think I'm gonna be excited to watch, man.
I can't wait for it, man.
But
Mahomes is going to be Mahomes will be top 5 if he wins, though. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 for sure.
without
Right
a
after,
doubt.
That's what I'm
right
saying, though.
after,
Definitely.
right after Peyton.
Yeah, I'm not like
Ah,
what do y'all have Travis Kelce break as a tight end?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
oh,
I like Travis, but Rob Gronkowski the greatest tight end I ever seen. Fuck it, bro.
Mm,
facts. Give me Tony Gonzalez over Travis Kelce as well.
facts.
Um, I think he's like in between like 3, 4, and 5 because I don't know if I take him or Shannon Sharp to either. So he's probably like 4 or 5 for me. But no, he's definitely up there though.
Shannon Sharp underrated as hell too, bro.
Facts.
Like they don't talk about Shannon Sharp as a like
He's one
they
of the
talk about him
greatest
because
tight ends ever.
he's funny on TV now, but he really was like that. He was really
Yeah.
like that.
Antonio
He
Gates
was a
is
dog.
another name too who was
He was a
underrated.
dog.
Antonio Gates. No, yeah, Antonio Gates.
Gates.
Yeah.
Antonio Gates for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, it's crazy how like the tight end has become like so prevalent now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have a good tight end on the field, like your team probably ain't really all that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, they be like a lot of teams be running like triple tight ends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I mean, if you in the playoffs, you better have a great fucking skill position set. You feel me? Like when you at that
but
level, you need to have that.
yeah, like if the 49ers didn't have George Kittle, like I don't know how good they would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, Christian
George
McCaffrey
Kittle,
would do it.
Debo Samuel, fucking Brandon Ayuk. Like,
hmm
No,
come on,
Ayuk is a
man.
dog, man. Chris McCaffrey as well.
Yeah,
Like
Christian McCaffrey's
C-Mac,
great.
Christian
C-Mac.
McCaffrey is the best player on that team, and he's the best
Facts.
offensive player on that team. It's not like I don't know the MVP for because I want to share the conversation real quick. I want to say this real quick. The MVP for the NFL doesn't make any sense. It's just for quarterbacks. Like
Yeah,
it's
bro.
only for quarterbacks.
I don't get the
Because
MVP in the NFL, bro.
Christian McCaffrey is the best player on the 49ers, and he's the best offensive player on that team, and he's not in these conversations, but Brock Purdy is. Like, Chris McCaffrey is clearly better than Brock Purdy.
Like they literally had to make up a whole. They literally had to make up a whole nother award so that somebody other than the quarterback could win something. You know what I'm saying?
The offensive player.
Like that's offensive player of the year. Fuck out of here, NFL. Just change the fucking MVP to best quarterback in the league.
Right.
And then just give the other MVP award or something else to the
right, because if it's the most valuable, it's Christian McCaffrey. Like, I don't understand how Brock Purdy is like. And Brock Purdy had a great season. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, Christian McCaffrey is just the best player on the team, the best offensive player on the team, and he's not in the MVP conversation. The NFL MVP ladder doesn't make any sense. It's just for quarterbacks. It's just for quarterbacks on the best teams having the best seasons. So, and like, it made sense. It made sense back in the day when Aaron Rodgers was winning it because he was actually the best player on his team. Tom Brady was winning it. He's the best player on his team. It made sense, but now it doesn't even make any sense. It's just a quarterback stat.
You good, Dezo?
I'm just laughing because you could tell a whole story about what's going on in the Harris background, bro. It's kids screaming. They mama telling them to sit their ass down. It's like, what's going
That's
on?
That's a BET movie going on back there. That's a BET movie going on.
Bro, it's an action flick going on in Nahari's background, bro. Yo, Nahari, control your siblings, man.
But I told you I got a bunch of siblings, man.
Bro, tell their ass to sit down somewhere. But yeah, man, I hate the whole award system in the NFL. The only award system that I hate more than the NFL's is baseball's. Baseball got like 5 awards for the same thing. Bro, I don't understand baseballs. Like the Cy Young Award and the MVP ain't the same shit. The Cy Young Award and the best pitcher ain't the same shit. What the fuck is the difference, bro?
The fuck is a Cy Young though?
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I know nothing about baseball. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, hold on. Let me go. Let me pull up.
Computer doesn't want to alert.
Let me pull up
Yeah.
the baseball, the baseball awards. Hold on, bro, because they got some weird ones too, bro. They got the Hank Aaron Award, the Gold
What's that?
Glove.
Gold Glove.
Bro, who knows,
Oh, this
bro?
shit getting crazy.
Who knows, man? Who knows
I
what any of this
mean,
shit means?
I mean,
Silver
we just got
Slugger.
the Eastern Conference Championship MVP, so we just
They
got
they
that.
got a
So,
they got a gold and platinum glove, bro. Like they just giving out.
but,
They're just giving out shit. You know, they're just giving shit
but
out.
what's a glove though? What's the
It's
glove?
for defense. But what's the difference between somebody who gets a gold glove versus somebody who gets a platinum glove? MC
I would
Robinson
think the
says he
platinum
can
glove
explain
better.
it,
Maybe it's like all first and all second, like kind of like that.
but it's only one player that gets it.
I guess the top two. I don't know. I guess the top two defensive players. I don't know. But I
Top
mean,
two
it kind of
defensive
makes
players,
sense
bro.
though, because it's like so many different aspects of baseball. Like you can't just dumb it down to one
Or
thing. Kind of, in a sense, in my opinion.
Yeah, hey, y'all see that link in the private chat?
Yo, MC, bro,
yeah,
come up here and explain
Yeah,
this
that's
shit
the
to me,
hold
yo.
on. I got that's the link to that player choice tier list right there. I made one, bro. It's a panelist like just host tier list, man. Go ahead, click on that, man.
You had a host tier list?
Yeah, man. I made a whole little tier list, man.
Am I in it?
Yeah, you gonna find out? Hey,
I'm gonna find out. Facts,
that's
bro.
crazy if that's what. How the fuck is he in it? Isn't it?
nah,
It's player's choice. How the fuck?
nah, for real,
Hey,
though, for real,
Yo,
though,
that's
for
hey,
a
real,
easy,
crazy fucking
nah, for
easy,
real,
plug.
though, for real, nah,
easy.
for real,
Stop
though.
hating, nigga. What the fuck?
Yo, that's
Stop.
a crazy fucking plug,
Nah, you,
Dezo. I'm
hey,
sorry,
hey,
I had to
easy,
point
you,
that out,
nigga, you
bro.
might be in it, nigga. You never know. I might include,
Yo, this is a great.
I
All
might
right,
include niggas from the grave.
That's crazy. Easy. You don't want to see a young nigga shine? That's wild.
no, I'm not saying that, Dezo. I'm just saying though. I heard player choice. I'm like, all right, like what?
Like, yeah, I don't. But yeah, the NFL's award system and baseball's award system. Like a lot of people get mad at the NBA's award system, but they don't hold a candle to the
Yeah,
amount of loopholes. The amount of loopholes you got to jump through to understand the MLB and NFL's award system. Like, it don't hold a candle, bro.
yeah. I'm gonna lie. The NFL award system compared to the NBA, it makes the NBA award system look good. It makes it look good, even though the NBA award system is inconsistent at times, but it's still better than the NFL one. The NFL award system, especially for the MVP, it doesn't make any sense, bro. It's so crazy
Wait. You
because
said the
it's
NBA
not
is better than the NFL in the reward system?
yeah specifically the MVP because the MVP like if it's most valuable player on your team, it's not majority of the time it's not even the most valuable player on the team. It's just a
You don't
quarterback.
think you don't think the quarterback is the most valuable player on the team?
Bro,
Yeah, I mean
easy.
it's one, but like
My
on
thing is
certain
easy.
teams like the 49ers, no, like Christian McCaffrey is more valuable than Brock Purdy. We can agree, right?
And the thing is easy. Let's say like the quarterback, because I agree. Quarterback's responsible for throwing the ball to the receivers. Like the quarterback's responsible for probably going to get the most yards throwing than everybody on the team, right? Then just give
Yeah.
him, then just give out a different award for them. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It should be like
like
quarterback of the year or something.
All right,
man,
let
there's
me ask
really
this then, right? Let me ask because you keep on using the Brock Purdy example. Let me use this example. Is Lamar Jackson not the MVP of his team?
But he's the best player on this team, though. It's different. That's
Why?
different because he's a top five quarterback in the entire league. Because he's better than everybody on his team. He's better than Zay Flowers. He's better than all the people on the team.
That's not always necessarily the case though, because Tom Brady won MVP before and he had fucking what Randy Moss on his team. So we saying Randy Moss the MVP over that nigga?
bro. The award is inconsistent.
That
The
year he threw
award
for
is a part of.
5,000 yards. So we know what's going on, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
easy.
but listen. That's different though.
Hold
Brock
on.
Purdy is not
Nari.
Lamar Jackson. What are we talking
Hold
about
on.
right now?
Easy. A defensive player hasn't won MVP in over 20 years, bro. Get rid of it. It's no use
Wait,
for it.
wait, wait, hold
When
on
is the
now.
Get
last time a
rid of
non-quarterback won the MVP?
get rid of the MVP award, bro. If
What,
a defensive
what
player
is,
if a defensive player can't win it, who cares?
don't they
Just
got
give it,
defensive player of the year award? What
Dezo, can you
Yeah, they
name
do
me a
have that.
defensive player that you thought should
the
have won
fuck?
it?
bro.
Why you want an
They
MVP to go
don't
to a
they
defensive
don't
player
have
if it got a
they don't do the same things on the field, bro. There's no way a defensive player can get to the amount of value that a quarterback can provide. So just get rid of the MVP award.
I
Like
disagree though. I disagree.
how? Juan?
I think
Adrian Peterson won that shit
JJ
before?
Watt had a couple of seasons where he was
JJ
actually
Watt was not
carrying,
more valuable than whoever the off. He doesn't score enough points for him to be more valuable than whoever the offense.
but he
Whoever's
was
on
able to
offense.
stop teams from scoring, and he was able to get to the quarterback.
He's one person on defense though. He's not stopping teams from scoring as much as the rest of the entire other 10 guys on the field are helping him.
No, I get that, but he was the main piece on why they weren't scoring though. That's what I'm saying. And it wasn't, and I'm not saying like the Houston Texans defense wasn't bad at the time, but he was the main force on that why that defense had any type of life on it. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was players that were good enough that I think, and they were even in the discussion at times. But the way offense is struck nowadays, I don't think that'll ever be the case. So the way offense score nowadays, just it won't ever happen. But I think in order for like another position to like get in the MVP discussion, I think they have to have a historic type of season. I think Cooper Cup had a argument to win that one year he had the Triple Crown. But I don't know who won that particular year. But like it's been people that been in the discussion, but they have to have a historic type of run or season.
Yeah, the last time a non-quarterback won it was Adrian Peterson in 2012, right?
Yeah.
The last time a defensive player won the hold on, let me just check to see the last time a defensive player won the MVP.
Lawrence Taylor, I think.
When the last time a defense player, like a defensive player, won the MVP in the NBA? Being defense first.
I think it was Lawrence Taylor from the New York Giants.
Lawrence Taylor won that shit in 1986, bro. Get rid of the MVP award. Get rid of it, bro. Fuck out
All
of here,
because
bro.
Lawrence Taylor won it in 1986. Get rid of the MVP award, bro.
Bro, if a defensive player doesn't have a chance to win it, get rid of it, bro.
They got a chance to win Defensive Player of the Year award.
Hey, easy. Don't even make it possible for a defensive player to win it then. If that's the case, don't even make it possible. Just say, hey, the MVP goes to an offensive player, and the defensive player of the year goes to a defensive player. That's it. There's no reason to have there's no reason to vote for a defensive player for MVP. Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason to give defensive players false hope. I'm never gonna go watch a NFL game and be like, oh man, Khalil Mack, 20 sacks this season, bro. 20 sacks.
Chill.
He's got a chance. No, he doesn't.
Was him.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he got a chance to win Defensive Player of the Year.
But
I don't understand what's going on right now.
I disagree. I think people were watching the New York Jets in 2009 to watch Darrelle Revis. Like I think people was watching the Ravens to watch Ray Lewis. Like, I think you have to have it's crazy. Like, you have to have like a crazy type of impact on the defense in order to get that type of recognition. So I mean, I don't see any players in this era, defensive players winning it just based on how offenses are so good nowadays. But I do think in the past there have been players that had opportunities doing it.
I just don't get Dezo's stance because one, there's a defensive player of the year award, so they got a chance to win their own award. Two, like, okay, MVP, you can't trump putting points on the board. You can't trump that. Like, before you even get to before the defensive player get to the quarterback, you got to talk to the wide receivers first because Tyreek Hill is more valuable than any linebacker out there. So, like, like before that, like, and they got their own award too, bro. So, if anything, the NBA might need to take notes from the NFL.
As far as what do you think, Easy? What do you mean by that?
Get their own Offensive Player of the Year award, so you don't have trouble with the
No,
MVP.
no, because the MVP
Mm,
is like the most valuable player to your team's success, right? So
Yeah, but if you have a
if
winning
I
record, that helps it.
if my team is mainly known for defense and I'm like a mediocre offense, that would mean the guy that is anchoring my defense to that level would be more valuable than an offensive player.
So, what do you put Rudy Gobert MVP talk right now?
No,
no,
No, it's like,
Yeah, all right,
no.
man.
easy. Easy. Was it you that asked me
there
when's
was
the
like
last?
guys in the
Hold on.
back in the NBA that were like elite
Y'all just went
defenders that
against
was
your own logic right there, bro.
Easy,
Like, I don't.
easy.
This is
Did
what
you
I'm saying, bro.
easy? Were you the one that were
because
you? Hold on, no, hold on. All right. Easy. Did you just ask me when's the last time a defensive player won the MVP in the in the NBA? Was that you just said that?
no, I said when the last
Nah.
time it happened in the NBA, like defense first.
Oh, that was you, Nari.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't. It's very hard to win
Wait,
the
wait, wait! No,
MVP.
no, 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 no! When was the
It's
But
last
that's
very
time,
hard.
Dezo? When was it?
It's very hard in the NBA to win an MVP if you don't play defense.
Oh, look at this,
If you
bro!
don't play defense, it's very hard to win the MVP.
nah, I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Because
James Harden won the MVP. What are we talking about?
I ain't
Because
gonna lie.
he averaged
Steph
36,
Curry
bro.
won the MVP.
Steve,
He
man.
put up 30
Allen
on the most
Iverson.
efficient season of all time.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Was he
Bro,
locking down? Was he
if you're an
guarding the tough matchups?
if you're an offensive player, you have to be historic to win MVP.
So,
Kawhi,
all right. Look, so which is the best defensive player? When was the last time they won it? Hakeem, Michael Jordan? Is that what you're talking about right there?
A lot
bro,
of the MVPs
LeBron
that
in
win is like
2013
two-way
finished
players.
second in defensive player of the year. He was a
Yeah,
great
that's
defensive
the
player.
thing. Like a lot of the MVPs in the NBA are like
A lot of
all
the
they're
MVP,
usually
yeah, a
all
lot of
two-way players.
MVPs are two-way
Isn't
players,
Giannis the
bro.
latest person to do that?
Exactly.
Wasn't nigga
Giannis,
Giannis?
DPOI, and MVP.
But I
Yeah, but
think
Done.
Giannis was an elite two-way
easy.
player.
I think the NBA is more consistent because, for example,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the year with
if you're
Jokic and he had Jamal Murray injured, like I think they did a good
Facts,
job of
bro.
recognizing how good he was able to carry that team.
Facts. If you can't play defense, it's very slim chances that you're gonna win MVP in the NBA. If you're
You have to be historic
Russell
offensively.
Westbrook's not a great defensive player, but he had one of the greatest seasons of all time. Like
Yeah,
you
he
can't
had an
take that away
historic
from him,
offensive
bro.
season. He had a
Like
historic offensive year
if
for sure.
you can't just be Chris Middleton on offense and win MVP just because your team is great. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Chris Middleton, and he got
Like
The
you have to.
only good pick I heard was Giannis. To be honest with you, everybody y'all naming like I mean I'll give you historic seasons, but like
okay, I got okay. So
everybody not no
let's just
crazy
say
lockdown defender, bro.
Yeah,
okay. So
exactly.
let's
Which is
just
why
say
they
right.
had
Okay, let
historic
me.
offensive seasons. You can't do it otherwise.
I want to look at like
I,
strictly like
I don't
defensive
know,
players here,
man.
right? So
I don't know.
let's just say let me think of a good offensive player. Let's say Tyler Hero, right? They say Tyler Hero
Oh
was
shit.
in the MVP conversations, right? But he's playing with Ben Wallace, right? And they're the number one seed. They're the best team in the NBA, but it's mainly off their defense, right? Mainly off their defense. Who should be in more MVP conversations? Ben Wallace or Tyler Hero?
I mean, it depends. Like, is Tyler Hero playing?
That's
Is
such
Tyler
a
Hero their
fucking
offense?
Bro, you
Is
gotta give
Tyler
me a
Hero a
better
good
name than
option?
Tyler Hero, bro. You have to give me a better name than Tyler
Brock
Hero.
Purdy is Tyler Hero.
Because it could
You
be like
cannot do
it
that,
could be
bro.
like
No, you are not. Yo, hold on.
Like,
You are not saying, yo, hold on. This nigga Nahari is saying the 49ers in a hole is Ben Wallace, and this nigga here, Brock Purdy, is Tyler Hero?
let me stop.
Tyler Hero? All right,
Let me stop.
man,
I'll
this
give
is
you a better name.
crazy.
I'll give you a
This
better
is
name. Tyler Hero's
crazy,
kind of
sir.
crazy. I'm just thinking of good offensive players. Chris Middleton's a good one. What about Chris Middleton?
Jesus Christ,
And
that's a like. Look at that gap, bro. Ben Wallace,
and he's
Tyler
putting up
Hero.
like 22-5.
no. I don't even know. He would not. No, Tyler Hero
Chris
would not be
Middleton,
in the
22 and
MVP
5.
conversation. Averaging
No, I
22
ain't,
and
that
5.
ain't that's not even MVP like numbers like.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's like that nasty Curry year numbers. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he has to be. He has to be putting up
Yeah,
historic
He averaged like
offensive numbers.
23.
easy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm glad you said that. I'm still mad about the fact Steph Curry stole that MVP from James Harden. Still mad about it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You see, this what I'm
That was
talking
pure
about.
winning
The
bias.
wins matter. The wins matter, bro. So wait.
Wins
Hold
matter,
on. Wait. Hold on. Do you think they got that wrong then?
of course.
Yeah, it should have been Harden.
So
Wait,
they get it
which
wrong
one? The
too.
2015 one?
Yeah, 2015 for sure.
Yeah.
For sure should have been Harden.
Didn't Harden win like 61 games with like a horrible team with like Terrence Jones?
Yeah, but I think the Warriors
Mhm.
won. I think like 65 that year. I think or
Yeah, they won
63.
65 that
They
year.
won 67.
Oh, no, yeah,
67.
67, yeah.
67. Yeah.
Those numbers were kind of nasty though, like 23 and 7. Like it's not
Nigga
really.
averaged 23.5 that year, bro. I was like, damn, they gave him the MVP of them numbers. I mean, hey, hey, you already know Curry, my guy, but like, hey, I gotta keep it real.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna
That's
lie. It would
crazy.
be fire. There's like an MVP tier list. That'd be
Yo,
fire.
they be hating on Derrick Rose winning MVP in 2010, 2011. But nobody likes to bring up that 2015 Steph Curry
Season of
MVP.
Curry or Derrick Rose better than his season for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
That's one of the ugliest MVP seasons I ever seen.
wait,
I'm
you
trying to
talking
think
about
of some
Curry?
ugly.
Wait, you talking about Curry or Rose?
I'm talking about
2015
Curry.
Curry. Yeah, 2015 Curry
I'm
was
talking about
nasty.
Curry, bro.
I
That was nasty.
the 24 is nasty, bro, but we not gonna do that, bro. That nigga was shooting out the gym, bro. He was shooting.
He was
No, I'm
shooting
trying to
for
think of like
sure.
nasty MVP awards that was like kind of underwhelming.
Giannis.
No,
Yeah.
nigga. What?
No, yeah, that 2019, what was that when Harden
Yo,
averaged 36?
no. I can't even talk. Yo, fuck it.
No
Curry.
nose. No
Was
nose.
that
Curry, bro.
I'm not
that
gonna
was
lie. Yeah, that should have
2019?
been Harden's MVP. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah.
That was
Rob
crazy.
that
I
man.
thought he was gonna win it. Yeah.
Rob that man.
But the next year, that Giannis was crazy. The next
Nah,
year.
yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Next year I
What
could
up, bro?
definitely get at the Giannis.
Underwhelming MVP seasons.
You see,
Not a
this is
lot.
what I'm talking about. You see, you can make an
2000,
argument that
2000,
Harden could have took
2001,
that MVP from
2001,
Giannis.
2001 Steve Nash. I mean, Allen Iverson was kind of mid, but he was putting up 30 points per game. But still, like that's kind of
Oh, he
ass.
was
You
nah.
said that was
He was
mid?
he
Man,
Kind
was
of
it was
mid.
kind of
all
mid.
they
It
He's
was
had.
kind
putting
of
up
mid.
30,
He was
kind of
Wait,
all
mid.
they
hold
had.
on. He putting up 30.
Shooting like 40,
All right, man. All right.
shooting
Yo,
like 40%
yo,
from
Nahari,
field.
bro.
Like,
He
Come
was
on,
putting up
Nahari.
31 in a league where the average game score was like 95, bro. Are you shitting me?
I mean,
He
he
was
was just so
responsible
inefficient with it
for a
though.
third of the offense.
He was putting it
The
up on like
whole league
27
was.
shots.
The whole league was.
Not
So,
that inefficient though. Not that inefficient.
He
He was
was
a great
all
player
they
though. Don't
had
get it. He
on
was a
offense.
great player. I'm just saying. Compared to all the other MVPs, Kareem had one putting up like 23 and 7 rebounds.
Who are they gonna give it to, Nahari?
In the 80s, the early 80s.
No one. In 01.
Yeah,
Who are they
no.
gonna give it to, bro?
Who was they gonna give it to instead of AI? Exactly. They couldn't give it to nobody, man. AI was all they had, man. It was all the only
Could
offense
have
they
gave it
had.
to Shaq.
They could. That's what I'm saying. They definitely could have given it to Shaq. He was better that year.
what year that was? 01, right? 01?
Yeah.
You could have gave it to Shaq.
Yo, the fact that
Tim
I
Duncan balled
still,
out that year too. I ain't gonna lie.
yo,
I
I
think so,
ain't gonna
but
lie.
yeah.
Shaq is funny for thinking he deserved one of Steve Nash's MVPs.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's crazy because when people look at underwhelmed MVP seasons, they go right to Steve Nash MVP.
You see what
Yo,
I'm talking
Bro,
about right there? You see,
he was
so so
Shaq
how
is
you gonna tell me
hilarious, bro.
the NFL is the NFL is not consistent as an NBA when niggas go right to Shaq like, yo, Steve Nash took one for Shaq and took one for Kobe.
Steve Nash deserved both MVPs.
Oh
I don't
shit!
know about that second one. I don't know about
Oh
that second
shit!
one.
Over who? Who should have won
His,
over him?
Kobe, that second
The
one? Come
bean,
on now.
nigga.
Bro,
The
Kobe,
bean, nigga.
nigga. Kobe was like a
The
7
bean.
seed,
We
bro.
just sat here and used the
Hold
same
on, y'all
logic for
niggas, we get the
Jokic.
fuck out. Hold on. Nah,
Steve
y'all
Nash
niggas,
was playing historic offensively that year,
y'all
bro.
niggas are disgusting right now. Hold on.
Oh
And the
my
Celtics were
god.
one of the
Bro,
best
is
teams
that
in the entire
bro?
league.
Kobe is that the year Kobe averaged 35?
Bro,
Nigga, they were
the
a 7
Lakers
seed.
were 45 and 37.
So
Okay,
What?
Nigga, there's never been an
bro,
MVP. There's
there's
never been
no
somebody
way.
that got
There's
an
no way
MVP
Please,
y'all
below
gonna
a
use that
6 seed.
logic
please,
for
let's
Russell
stop
Westbrook and
lying. Let's
Nikola
stop
Jokic,
lying. Let's stop
but not
lying,
use
Denzel.
that
Let's
for
stop
Kobe
lying.
Bryant. That's
J-Rock.
Nigga,
Let's
nigga,
stop
nigga,
lying.
nigga,
Let's
nigga, a
stop lying
7
about this.
seed.
Yo, we gotta stop apologizing for Steve Nash, nigga. He didn't deserve it, nigga. It is what it is.
Bro,
Thank you,
my
bro.
nigga
Let's
J
just
Wow.
fucking
Rob, my
talk.
nigga
Nah,
J
that
Rob.
nigga, that
Honest
nigga
about that
deserved
shit.
it,
Like,
man. Come on, man.
I'm
J-Rock.
gonna tell you what the problem is. I'll blame it on the modern day game because we love efficiency and numbers, wooty woo. We give Steve Nash fucking scapegoats because he averaged 19 with another double double. Trey Young is averaging 27 on a double double. Halliburton averaging crazy numbers on a double double. Harden, like, we gotta chill with this fucking Steve Nash shit. Like, that nigga does have he has one of Kobe's MVPs. Let's talk about it. And he got Shaq shit, bro. Like, I'm
Okay,
Talk
with
Shaq,
about
Steve
it.
Nash shit.
I
Kobe.
understand
Yo,
Talk
Shaq.
I
I
about
get
it.
it. And
understand Shaq.
J-Rob.
if we not
But
giving
Kobe,
John Stockton a bunch of MVPs,
J-Rob.
why the fuck did we give him to Steve Nash, nigga? Let's
but
be
J-Rob.
real.
here's the thing.
Steve
Hold on, I
Nash
want to say
though.
this real quick.
Real
The
shit.
problem
Real
with the
shit.
Kobe one is,
That's
bro, there's never been. I don't think I
No
don't think
hate.
there's
No
ever
hate.
been
No hate though.
a 7 seed with a player that won MVP. I don't think there's ever
what
been that.
what was
That
any
low.
different? What was the
What was
difference
Westbrook? What was
between?
Westbrook when he won his shit? What
I
was
think
Westbrook?
Exactly.
Westbrook was
What's
like
the difference
Westbrook is a
between
6
Russ
seed.
and Jokic
All right.
MVP?
Come on.
What's the
Yo,
difference
J-Rob.
between Jokic
He
J-Rob.
won
and Russ
45
MVP?
games though.
I just want y'all to know.
Yo, 45 games is a good year, my
I
nigga.
just
It's a lot
I
of
just
And
That's
want
a
games.
y'all.
good
I
year,
just
bro.
That's
I
still
just
Bro,
a
want y'all.
7
45 games
seed.
got you 7th in the West.
Yo,
I just want
45 to
y'all.
50 games, my nigga. Come on, bro.
And
I
I'll
just
be
want y'all
honest
to.
with you, bro. I don't think Jokic deserved that MVP in 21. I thought that was Joel Embiid's MVP. If I'm being honest, I
I
thought
just want
Joel
y'all to
I'm
Embiid
talking
know
about the second
if
one.
Kobe if Steve
the sec.
Nash didn't win.
Yeah,
If Steve Nash
yeah,
didn't hold on. If
Joel
Steve Nash
Embiid.
didn't
Who
win that
said Curry
MVP.
didn't deserve his MVPs? Who said that?
If Steve Nash didn't win MVP, Kobe finished 4th in league MVP voting that year. He wouldn't have won it anyway.
Don't matter, nigga. That's not the
He,
point, nigga.
he wouldn't have won it anyway.
Okay, we can still agree nigga got robbed, though.
Who
Facts.
got robbed?
Kobe
Not
didn't get
Hold
Kobe.
on, hold on.
robbed.
Kobe
Time out.
got robbed. Stop. We're
Dezo.
not
The
gonna
two
do that
players,
no
the
more.
two players who got
Dezo.
more votes than him got robbed. Yeah.
Dezo, do you or do you not believe in voters fatigue?
Kobe hadn't won one yet.
Do you or do you not believe in voters fatigue? Yo, just answer my question, my nigga. Just answer the question, my nigga. Do you or do you not believe in voters fatigue, my nigga?
Yeah, Jerome, I do.
Exactly, nigga. And that's my whole point about this shit. Like, bro,
Facts.
Who
I
was
look at I look
tired of
at like,
voting for a nigga that hadn't gotten
yo,
one, bro?
there's about three niggas in the there's only three niggas in the NBA, four niggas in the NBA that if you ever debate me on like their greatness based off MVP voting, I will never give you that argument because I truly believe voter fatigue played a pivotal decision in a lot of these niggas. Jordan, Kobe, Bron, Shaquille O'Neal, my nigga. All
Kobe
four
only
of them
had like
niggas,
one MVP
all
though.
were affected by voter fatigue in their careers, bro. Let's really talk about it, bro.
And for Kobe, the off the court stuff. Oh
And
yeah, let's
Kobe
keep it
off
a
the
beam.
court, maybe, yeah, obviously. But I'm
But
not
That
why?
shit
even
But
gonna
was a
why
say
does
that
Steve?
last
sledgehammer.
year.
But I understand that. But why does Steve Nash MVPs? When Steve Nash was playing that historically offensively, and he took a Suns team that was a below average offense and made them one of the best offenses in the entire league. It was responsible for 50% of the offense.
Now let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Do you fuck with John Stockton?
He's a good player.
Do you think John Stockton is one of the top
He's a
playmakers of
good
all time?
player.
I think he's a top 15 playmaker,
Top 15 playmaker. So what do you think Steve Nash is?
top 5 playmaker all time.
Bullshit. Dazzle, this the bullshit, Dazzle. This the bullshit,
Yo,
Dazzle.
yo,
This
you
the
can
bullshit, Dazzle.
name
This
five,
the
name
bullshit,
five,
Dazzle.
name five
Dazzle, this the
playmakers.
bullshit, Dazzle.
Name
You
5
hear him?
playmakers better,
You
man.
hear him? Dazzle, this the bullshit.
Yo,
Bro, name 5 playmakers better.
It's not, nah, that's not my point.
yo,
That's not my point. It's not my point. It's just like, y'all pick and choose who get away with what, bro.
But we can understand that, like, Steve Nash playmaking and John Stockton playmaking is completely different.
Is it though?
Yes.
Why? Can I ask why?
Steve Nash was creating advantages throughout the pick and roll way more than John Stockton was. John Stockton was really just standing at the top of the key, throwing entry passes most of the time, throwing it to guys coming off of pin down screens.
Okay, but then I will argue the error, bro.
What you mean the error?
You
Steve
telling
Nash
me
was
that
responsible.
you
Steve
telling me
Nash
John
was
Stockton was not
more.
playing in
Steve
Steve
Nash
Nash's
was
era, they
more
wouldn't play the same
responsible.
way?
Steve Nash was more responsible for his team's offense than John Stockton was.
Dezo, what I'm trying to ask is
Who else was on
Because
Dezo,
that
John
team?
Stockton wasn't even the
Who
best
was
offensive
Dezo,
player on his team. That
Dezo, what
was
I'm trying to
Karl
say
Malone.
is I think niggas is not being honest when they think that there's a clear difference between John Stockton and Steve Nash, bro. I don't see the difference, bro.
But I do think Steve Nash was more
I think the way they
responsible
play
for
the
offense.
game is damn near the same. I just think if the
Huh?
I think their games.
if the errors dictated the terms, if they were to swap errors, I think it'd be the same thing, bro. I really do.
But John Stockton did not operate in the pick and roll and the create. Like he just was not operating the pick and
But
roll like Steve Nash was.
that's not what his responsibility. Like he was
thank
playing
you,
in an era
Dezo.
where
Thank
his
you.
responsibility wasn't to
Thank
do
you,
that though. You
Dezo.
know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
I understand that, but I'm just
Thank you,
I'm
Dezo.
judging them on what they did.
But you
but
can't
the
use
yeah,
pick and roll as a
but you
standard
can't
because
judge
my
that
boy
like
was
that
throwing
because
entry
it's
passes.
different eras and different coaches, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
But even if that's the case, John, at the end of the day, when it comes to I understand what you're saying, but when it comes to the MVP
John
voting, you talk
Stockton's
about the
era
most.
was
Hold on,
literally the big man era. Like
I
entry
understand,
passes, that was the era.
but I understand
And
that.
the
But
minute
it's
Steve Nash got hot, he had Mike D'Antoni had him chucking up all them fucking threes and everybody
Come
running the
on,
court like that.
talk
Amari
about
but he
it.
wasn't
Stoudemire,
even
like,
shooting
come
a lot of
on,
Talk
threes. Hold on,
about
hold on,
it.
hold on. Listen,
Talk
listen,
about
listen.
it, man.
He was shooting like 4 threes a game.
bro.
But
The minute,
listen.
yo, they knew the league was about to change. They have
Oh
the
my,
formulas. They
yo,
talk about it.
this is
They
nasty.
talk about that shit,
This is
bro.
nasty because we can understand that. Okay, because this conversation started with the MVP vote. Even in the era, right? You want to do air attacks. Steve Nash was still the best player on his team, and he still was the most valuable player on his team. John Stockton was not that.
But
He
that's not
wasn't.
true about John Stockton, nigga, because Karl Malone could not bring the ball up, nigga.
Karl
Karl
Malone
Malone
was
could not
the
run a
best
set.
offensive player on the
Like
team. He
Dazzle,
was the
this
most
would be
valuable
losing me.
player.
This would be losing me about these basketball nerd niggas. Y'all
Nigga,
niggas will
I'm
sit
not,
here and
nigga.
talk to me about no, for real though. Niggas will sit here and talk to me about X's and O's, sets, schemes, pick and roll. But then you going to discredit to John Stockton when we all know Karl Malone couldn't dribble the ball up the half court, nigga. That nigga couldn't handle the rock for that
Hold on,
team.
hold on.
That nigga's
So he
job
is.
was to get on that motherfucking block, nigga. That was
So
his
why?
job.
So why is
Couldn't
Steve
do it.
Nash? Hold on.
But
Why?
hold on. We discredit guards for doing their job, but we're gonna hype up the Karl Malones of the world for not having not much skill sets, but being able to get on that motherfucking block and catch an entry pass. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I just think we not being genuine to everybody involved in the sense, like Steve Nash, for example. You say Steve Nash because of his pick and roll, wooty woo. But if Steve Nash was playing on the Utah Jazz with John Stockton, that nigga's entry passes would be Hall of Fame. It'd be Hall of Fame. Facts, bro.
yeah,
Be
I
the
ain't gonna
same
lie.
shit.
If I think
Okay,
if Nash if you replace Steve Nash with John Stockton, Steve Nash is gonna be asked to do the same thing, bro. Like Steve Nash is not gonna.
no, hold on.
Yeah,
So I just
That's
want to
all I'm
ask J Rob
saying.
a question
That's all
real
I'm
quick,
trying to
man.
say.
Real quick. So you said I'll be using stats. What makes John Stockton all-time great playmaker?
No. See, that's the thing. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying the standard in which y'all hold Steve Nash at. I don't see the difference of how y'all hold Steve Nash at that standard, but then y'all will tax a nigga like John Stockton because I don't see the difference between John Stockton and Steve Nash. That's what I'm trying to say.
What do you mean by people taxing him?
So I think because of the eras in which they played in, right? When they look at John Stockton, they see a lot of entry passes. They feel like, he throwing one or two passes and the big man is doing the rest. You feel me? Taking one or two dribbles to get the ball. And so what I'm saying is in the era in which John Stockton played in, that is literally the pinnacle of the big man era. The only nigga that wasn't 6'10" or above killing niggas was Charles Barkley and really Michael Jordan. Like those was the only two niggas that was was either 6'8" and under that was carrying teams. So when I look at a nigga like Steve Nash, I could not, in my heart of hearts, say, "Oh yeah, Steve Nash better than John Stockton because he's better in pick and roll and this, that, and the third." Like the transition offenses that he was in his era of basketball, I know watching what I seen from John Stockton, that nigga could have been in Steve Nash's role. That's all I'm trying to say. And I just feel like the gap that niggas try to make between Steve Nash and John Stockton, I don't see that same gap. Only thing I see is two niggas that play in two eras that ask them to do different things. But I truly do believe that if John Stockton was asked to play in that Phoenix Suns type of offense that played with Stoudemire in them, I think he would have did his thing. I truly do.
Well, that's fine, but like when I'm judging these players, I'm judging them off of what they did in their era alone. So we can use these hypotheticals and say, well, if John Stockton was in that era, man, he would have been doing this and he wouldn't have been doing that. Well, he wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going to judge these players as playmakers, as all judging playmakers, scores, all this, that, and the third, we just got to judge them off what they done in that era, in their era. And Steve Nash in his era did more than
I
John
understand that
Stockton.
point too.
He just
All right,
did
but
more.
hold on. You think Steve Nash is one of the 5 greatest playmakers of all time?
He's up there, but he's definitely like a top 8, top
I don't
5.
even think he's the top 5 greatest playmakers, my nigga. I don't think he's better.
mean,
I don't think he's better than some niggas that's playing basketball in today's game. I don't.
Like who? Like who?
Braun.
LeBron.
Yeah, I agree.
Luka Doncic.
Curry.
Luka Doncic, right?
Bro,
I don't think he's a better playmaker than Jokic.
Hold on, J-Rob.
I'm not gonna lie. Luka's up there. I'm not mad at it.
Luka,
Luka's
Braun,
up there. I'm not
Luka,
mad.
Braun, Jokic. That's 3 off the
I'm not
rip.
mad at Jokic. That's fine.
Now keep it a bean with me, nigga. Hold on, Desel. Let's see if he lies.
I think Nash is better, but I'm not mad at
Desel,
Jokic.
let's see if he lies on national TV.
Yeah.
Let's see if he lies on national TV. Is he a better playmaker than James Harden? Lie to me. Please lie to me, bro. Lie to me.
Nigga.
Lie to me. I want to
Listen.
Lie to me.
Bro.
Lie to me, Desel. Tell that boy to lie to me. Lie to me.
Bro, I'm waiting for his answer.
That's tough. They're both like
Desel, look, now it's tough.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, it's
tough.
tough.
It's not tough. It's not tough.
It's Steve Nash, but listen, it's not about
It's
white
Steve Nash.
Yo, Desel.
All right, wrap it up.
He has 4 names,
because he was just.
But he said he's a top 5 playmaker of all time.
He's not a better playmaker than James Harden, bro.
The reason I think he's a better playmaker because I feel like he created a lot of advantages with his dribbling and his ball handling and his pick and roll ability. He was a better.
That's all James Harden did, bro.
Thank you.
Nash did
Thank
that.
you, Desel. Talk about it.
Steve Nash did that. Steve Nash was the better passer.
Desel, come on, he's lying.
Was he not the better
He's
passer?
lying.
No, we lying.
Yo, J-Rob, J-Rob. You named 4 names. He already is tough. Nigga, he said he's a top 5 playmaker all time. All time. And we have 4 names right now.
Easy. You know what's crazier? Easy.
Top 5, I ain't gonna lie.
Easy. We said,
but still though, he's top 10.
Most of the names we said, they playing right now. Let's not talk about niggas that's not playing. Like, I'm gonna tell you
Jason
right now,
Kidd.
he's not a better playmaker to me than Jason Kidd. He's not a better playmaker than
Yes,
Chris
he
Paul.
is, bro.
He's not better than
Jason
Chris
Kidd is
Paul.
crazy.
He's not better than Magic Johnson. Nigga.
Chris Paul is arguable. Magic Johnson, yes.
So there's hella niggas. That's
So
hella niggas. Yo,
I'm not gonna lie, but
Hold on.
and also another aspect of playmaking. Steve
Nahari.
Nash playmaking and transition is also way better than ours.
Nahari. In 2 years, are you gonna say that he's a better playmaker than Tyrese Halliburton? In 2 years?
Yes.
You're lying. Dezo, get your man.
Stop
He's lying.
it.
Nahari,
Stop it, nigga.
this is why.
Tyrese Halliburton?
Nahari, this is why.
And y'all tell y'all man he is
Nigga.
He's
Nigga,
lying.
say somebody like a Trey Young. He's not Tyrese Halliburton not even better than Trey Young as a playmaker. Why would he be?
Oh my god!
It's crazy you not using that logic for it's crazy you not using the logic that you use for Steve Nash for Tyrese Halliburton.
Hold on. Y'all got Tyrese Halliburton over Trey Young as a playmaker?
I don't agree.
I got both them niggas over Steve Nash.
Nigga, what? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. See, yeah, that is crazy.
All right,
That
hold
is
on.
insane. The Nash.
Listen. I'm not a big fan. See, Nari, this is why a lot of people don't respect Steve Nash's MVPs, because people like this, bro. Like people who are trying to hype him up like he's the second coming of Jesus Christ or something.
Thank you, nigga. Average.
More niggas downplay him than niggas hype him up.
That nigga wasn't hooping like Luka Doncic, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, Luka's better than him, nigga.
That nigga.
But I'm saying,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was doing Chris Paul numbers in a white body in a Suns uniform, nigga. That's the only difference.
Like.
But I'm gonna lie. Chris Paul
He
is
was
also
doing
up there
Chris
all the time,
Paul numbers in a Suns uniform and in white Canadian skin, bro.
Chris Paul was better than Steve Nash. Chris Paul was a better scorer and defender.
Duh.
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. So why you bringing up Chris Paul?
You replace Chris Paul on with Steve Nash on those Suns teams? Come on, bro.
They're still losing. They're still losing. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I mean they'll be better, but they're still losing.
I just honestly, I'm only bringing that shit up, Deso, because I just hate the way that nigga is talked about on PC and shit. Like I'm like, yo, y'all be violated with this Steve Nash.
I just don't like the way people downplay John Stockton on PC, bro. Like,
honestly, no, they downplay John Stockton and Steve Nash, bro. So like they do it for both.
Nah. Mars and Lowe be bigging the fuck up out of us.
That's just dumb. Nah, honestly, I still Steve Nash is like what a top 15, top 10 offensive player ever.
No, he's not. No,
it's not a top 15 offensive player ever.
Why are y'all lying about this nigga?
Who you can name 15 better offensive players?
I can.
Nigga, no, you cannot. Stop
oh my fucking
it.
God, like 4 in the morning on the East Coast.
Nigga, you is
hold on.
You up this early capping, nigga?
Nah, nigga, I was just outside. I just came home to eat some food. I wanted to say hello to Ox, Dezo. I thought context would be here, but now, nigga, you got me amped up now, so I'm with you now. This nigga is losing me. Top 15 offensive players? All right, now let's name 15 offensive players, fellas, and let's see if Steve Nash comes into fold. Michael Jordan, no. LeBron James, no. Magic Johnson, no. Kobe Bryant, no.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal, no. Hakeem Olajuwon, no.
6, but Hakeem is arguable.
Niggas right there, right?
All right.
Now let me give you niggas that's not even top 10 all-time niggas. Kevin Durant, no.
Okay.
Luka Doncic,
8.
no. Fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No.
Joel Embiid.
No.
He's not a better player than
this
Giannis.
nigga
just said Giannis.
I
can't. I'm not for to do this, bro.
Remember, Giannis.
I'm not for to do this, bro.
Hold on. Giannis Antetokounmpo with no jump shot took over a playoffs with all inside layup, dunk dominance.
This
No
is
finesse,
crazy,
nigga.
bro.
If a nigga is beating you with no
Yo,
moves, giving you 50, he's better than you. Let's be
J-Rob, you
real
had
about
time,
that.
Nigga,
bro.
We
You
talk
nigga,
had
about
that
time.
doesn't
offensive
make.
talent,
Now let's
Nahari.
get
That's
into
what we're
it.
talking
Is
about.
he a
Offensive
better
Bro,
talent.
this is
offensive player
crazy.
than Kawhi Leonard? No. Is he a better
Oh my
offensive
god,
player than
He
Kevin
better than
Durant?
Kawhi. Hold on. He better than Kawhi?
I
nigga,
don't know about that one, J-Rob. I
yes.
don't know about
No,
that one.
he's
What?
not. No, he's
Oh.
not.
Niggas just don't care about the playmaking aspect of it at
Oh.
all.
Listen,
Like,
J-Rob,
geez, this is crazy.
I was with
Y'all
you.
losing me. Y'all losing me.
I
Hold
was
on. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all losing me.
all right.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. Hakeem, yes. This is what I'm saying. Y'all overlooking these fucking assists, bro. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all overlooking these assists. Like, I get it. He may average 9, 10 assists, bro. But in terms of the translation with the offense of how that leads basketball teams, nigga, it's not there, my nigga. I could
What do you
name better
mean by
shit, bro.
what
I
you mean
could name
doesn't
better
lead
shit on
basketball?
offense, bro. If
He,
y'all value assists to the way y'all say y'all value assists, then I'll back the fuck off. J Rob will leave that shit alone. But at the end of the day, if I'm not counting assists, I'm talking about niggas who's offensively just getting the job done. Just getting the job done. Niggas are doing it at a higher level than Steve Nash, my nigga. Larry Bird, better. That's
okay, I
better.
agree. Larry Bird is
Come
a
Man,
goat.
on. Bro, like, in all honesty, my nigga, if we were to build two teams, nigga, and we could say no injuries, bro. So you get to build this team any way you want, no injuries. You're taking Tracy McGrady over fucking Steve Nash, my nigga.
I
that's
was waiting
11.
for that name. I was waiting for that
Come on,
name.
That's
like,
11.
thank you, my nigga. You're taking Dwayne Wade in his
That's
peak
12.
over Steve Nash. You are.
Yeah, because
It's
Dwayne Wade
no,
clipped him
it's
as a
no hate
defender
to
though,
Steve Nash.
and he's
I
also
get
bigger
it.
than him.
He play make with the assist. But the niggas that I'm saying offensively, bro, you're gonna bank on their offense than fucking Steve Nash, nigga. You would rather take any of the niggas I said with a Derek Fisher than prioritize a Steve Nash, nigga. That's a fact, bro. So,
I'm
like,
not gonna lie, you lost me with Giannis. I cannot believe you said Giannis,
why am
bro.
I losing you
Nah,
with Giannis? Hold on,
And listen,
hold on.
I like
Did you
Giannis. I
not
think he's a
watch
great
Giannis?
offensive
Hold on. Did
player,
you not
but
watch
like,
Giannis
of course I watch Giannis, but he's not on Steve
dominate a
Nash.
playoff game, 3 series dominate the game with
Steve
no,
Nash is also great offensively in the playoffs, bro. What are we talking
bro?
about?
But what I'm saying to you is a nigga that has no moves, a nigga where the fucking game plan is build a wall. He don't have no moves. Dominated so much
still
where he won
puts up
maybe the
30,
best
bro.
player in the playoffs, my
Bro,
nigga.
listen. What are Steve
You
Nash's
understand what I'm
weaknesses?
trying to tell you? But you understand where I'm
Steve
coming
Nash
from, though.
does not have any weaknesses offensively in this game.
If
Are
Steve
you
Nash
crazy,
didn't
Nori?
have no weaknesses, my nigga, that nigga would
Like
have an
what
NBA
is his
championship, nigga.
weaknesses?
Bro,
Deza, what's his weaknesses?
he's all right.
So what?
His finishing at the
He
rim
can't
was
take contact, nigga. That's why
yeah.
he kept him getting hurt so
He's
many
a
times,
Thank
great
you,
he's a
bro.
nigga.
great
Thank you,
he was
The
a
nigga.
fuck we
great
talking
Thank
finisher.
about,
you,
bro?
Oh my
bro.
god, niggas is
His
lying.
his
He
finishing
was
at
a
the rim was compromised a little bit, bro.
bro, he was
Like
a
just
great
This nigga
finisher.
was a
Like,
Oh
weak little
my
frail.
god.
Yo,
hold on, y'all.
J-Rob, he
Hold
was
on,
a
y'all.
little weak
All
little
right.
frail nigga. He ain't get in the gym,
Hold
bro.
on, y'all.
He
Hold
ain't get
on,
in
y'all.
the
I got another
gym.
name, y'all. I got another name, y'all. Y'all taking the best version of Steve Nash over Kyrie Irving, the best version of Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
Giving you
Kyrie is a
Yes.
good
41
name. I ain't gonna
points
lie. Kyrie.
against the
Wait,
best,
what?
against the second best defense in the entire NBA for the fate of the title for Cleveland. You want that version of Kyrie, or do you want Steve Nash, nigga? Come the fuck on.
Give me Steve
Come
Nash
the
all day.
fuck on.
Damn, I already got this, bro.
And you
God
see,
damn,
it's like this is why people like try to defend Steve Nash because he's just so underrated. He's so underrated, bro. He was really an all-time great player.
I want y'all to know, after SGA's playoff run this year, you're gonna tell me you rather have SGA than Steve Nash, nigga. On me.
SGA? I don't know about all that,
Hey,
bro.
wait. All I'm gonna say is wait for the playoff run, my nigga. Wait for the playoff run. You gonna see.
After you get to the
SGA
WCF.
is about to win the MVP because Embiid is out. So hey,
Yo,
maybe.
I want y'all to know I got big respect for Steve Nash. Like, I respect the traditional point guard, but
Facts.
I think the MVPs overcompensate for that nigga. Honestly, Dezo. That's how I really feel, Dezo. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's really what it is. It's the MVPs why a lot of people don't rock with him because the people he run it over. Like if Steve Nash never won those MVPs, people would not be talking about him the way they're talking about him.
Thank you.
That's a
But
fact.
that
And you know what it is too easy? That get on my nerves is accolades only matter to certain players. Accolades start mattering when it comes to Steve Nash, but they don't matter for other niggas. Like that shit be losing me, bro. So I
Nah,
can't.
that's a fact though. All right, J-Rod, since you here, right? Since you here, let me ask you this question then. Let me ask you this question since you here. Do you think that the NFL get it right for the MVP more than the NBA?
Yes,
Yo, J Rob.
Why you think that? Why you think that?
because in the NFL, it's purely based on how you're leading your team to victories. So you don't have to put up like, for example, you'll see a
J
nigga
Rob.
like Bradley Beal average 30, make an all NBA team. But in reality, that nigga's not playing no defense. That team trash, nigga. They don't do shit. But he gonna make all NBA because he averaging 30 points, but he taking 20 plus shots a game.
J Rob.
What happened?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And in the NFL, it's easy. Like the voters have it easy in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I like about it.
Just,
It's simple.
just give it to the quarterback.
It's
Simple, bro.
it's simple. Give it to the nigga that's been dominating and helping his team win games. And I look at it like in the NFL, they look at that shit like, would this team, I think in the NFL, they truly look at a team and think, would this team still be the same team if this player wasn't there? That's how I truly think the NFL look at it, in my opinion. I think the NBA has straight up fatigue. Straight up fatigue. Because
I just think the MVP and the NFL is a useless award, bro. I just think it's a useless award. A defensive player hasn't won it since 1986.
the last part again.
No,
Like,
but J-Rob, I was telling him they got a defensive player of the year award though. So like they can
yeah,
win that award. Like you don't have to
and
win
they have a
MVP
and they
though.
have a and they have an offensive player of the year award for offense. So just get rid of the MVP. Like, there's no real reason
No.
for there to be
But
a
J-Rob, this is what I'm saying though. I think the NBA should take a page out the NFL book and put an offensive player of the year award in they shit.
but the MVP is gonna win. All right, the
MVP gonna win the most game. Offensive player is gonna be the guy that average the most points, get the most assists, lead to the most points in scoring.
Nah,
Like
I get that, but you got to understand, like for wide receivers, my nigga, they are dependent on the quarterback, nigga. So if you got a crazy wide receiver, at the end of the day, somebody got to throw that nigga the ball. So you gonna stop jacking the nigga that's throwing the football. Like that's why I kind of got fucked up because Tua was throwing Tyreek Hill the ball, even though Tree going for 2,000. At the end of the day, there's somebody throwing him the pill though.
right,
I
which
just,
is
I just
why
think when it comes to the
wide
NFL,
receivers
they
will
go
never
based off.
win.
Say that again.
Which is why wide receivers are never going to win Offensive Player of the Year.
Nah,
Either.
never. They'll never win. They'll never win MVP. A wide receiver win an MVP. I gotta see that to believe that. Honestly,
Like I just think MVP is the most useless award in sports. The NFL
but
MVP is the
J-Rob,
most useless award in
but
sports.
I
but
think
J
MVP is a good award. I just think everybody don't have the same ideal about it. Like I think in the NFL, because it's such a quarterback-driven league and the quarterback manipulates the game so much, it's easier to give it to the quarterbacks because a quarterback, like, bro, Patrick Mahomes had the worst wide receivers in football this year. So niggas know that in terms of value, if Mahomes not there, that team is god awful. Lamar Jackson, that nigga, even as good as the Ravens were this year, Lamar Jackson not being on that team, it would change the entire dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that. Like I don't always gotta say, oh, this nigga's numbers. Cause I feel like if you're on a winning team, your numbers gonna be good anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to look at it like, if you take this person off the team, how would they look? SGA, Luka Doncic, Embiid, Jokic. If they weren't on their respective teams, nigga, we know how that's going. That's why I personally feel like Jalen Brunson deserves more MVP consideration because the New York Knicks would not be one of the third or second best team in the Eastern Conference if he was not hooping at the level that he was hooping at. Like, that's how I look at that shit. Like, if the nigga was gone, would that team still be good? Like, for example, if Jason Tatum wasn't on the Celtics, would they still be a decent team? Yes.
For sure. Which is why he's not high in the MVP ladder, you know.
Yeah,
He's not high.
yeah, exactly.
Shit, man.
That's a good point. That's a good point, huh? That's a good point.
I don't
Yo,
think
J Rob be talking about ball. I just think
Gotta push that Jalen Brunson agenda. Gotta push that Jalen Brunson
yo,
agenda,
let's
man.
talk. Yo, easy, bro. You gotta push
but
the agenda, bro.
the
I just stay quiet about it because everybody be. It's easy. It's easy to hate on the Knicks, yo. I started to realize, bro. I didn't realize my favorite NBA team was the Cowboys of NBA. We the Cowboys. Niggas that treat us like the Cowboys.
Nah. Wait, hold on, J Rob. No. Cause they were just talking. We were just talking about that earlier. It's not the Knicks. What team we said again? It was
he
it
said
was
the
Philly.
76ers.
You said the
The Philly.
Sixers is the Cowboys?
Yeah,
They the Cowboys.
Cowboys in the NBA.
Why? I don't ever think it's the Sixers here. The Knicks.
I didn't think it was the Sixers at first either, but once they started explaining it to me, I kind of
You
saw where
leaned
they were
into
coming
it.
from.
You leaned into it. Yeah.
Yeah, because like they said, you know, the Sixers have a star who's like gets hurt every year, which is
True.
like Dak Prescott
True.
light,
True.
and then like you
And
know
they
they
could
make
never
it.
get to the big game, bro. They could
Yeah,
never
they
get
don't
to
make
the
it out
big
the second
game.
round or the
That's
first
true
round
They
too.
always in
Honestly,
the dance, but could never get to the big game, bro. Like, come
that's
on,
true too.
bro.
No, that's true too. 76ers definitely could be the Cowboys for sure. I just feel like niggas don't be clowning them like the same way. Like the reason why I say the Knicks, because niggas be clowning us, bro.
Hmm.
Clowning us, nigga.
We
Yeah,
gotta prove niggas wrong. All right, we just gotta prove niggas wrong. Make it to the conference finals or make it to the finals, and then
Nah, no
niggas
doubt.
gonna
No
shut the fuck
doubt.
up at that point.
Hey,
J Rob. Last thing I want to ask you, right?
go ahead, go ahead. I'm about to slide. Give me. What's up? What's up?
Who you got? Who you got this Sunday, man? Who you got?
Super Bowl,
Yeah, Super Bowl.
my nigga. It's already lined up in the cars, nigga. Just bet on Taylor Swift, nigga. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, and I'm gonna let you know everybody in the chat who's listening to this right now. If you are a fan of the NFL and you have a problem with Taylor Swift and you are a man, get over yourself. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you straight up why, my nigga. Because you niggas are thinking about your own personal bullshit, but your little cousin, your little sister, your auntie, especially you feel me, my Caucasian brothers that's watching this, my nigga, they're watching NFL because of T Swifty, nigga, not because of Pat Mahomes and all of them niggas. And at the end of the day, the NFL is a business. I want you to know right now, Dezo, if it's
Mhm.
me, if it's me, I don't give a fuck about Joe Schmo 123 talking about, oh, I hate Taylor Swift. Dezo, run that shit again, nigga. If she sneeze, run it. If she want to go to the bathroom, run it, Dezo. Run every Taylor Swift clip we got, nigga. It's bread, bro. She brought in $300 million to the business. I'm going
Mm.
to make sure I send Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift a fucking Christmas gift and fucking New Year's anniversary gift every year till they break up because I need that motherfucking tape to play, bro. This is a business. Like, niggas got to get out of their feelings, bro. It's a business. They gonna run Taylor Swift because you know what? Taylor Swift make bread. Don't give a
Mhm.
fuck that you want to see somebody else. Nobody give a fuck. Like, tell that person you want to see to get like Taylor Swift, nigga. Then we gonna put her on the clip. Like, bro, it's a
Nigga, if
business.
yo J Rob, if her tour can amass the same amount an arena can make, or even more, yeah, you gonna have to show her, nigga.
Thank you.
Nigga,
Have to show
what?
her. Yeah, like I'm like, bro, and that's why I'm like, yo, Dezo, like that's my whole thing. Like, why do people care? Like, the game's still on, bro.
Mhm.
It's not like they compromising the game for her. They
Right.
just checking her reaction. Like, you care more about her reaction or
Yeah,
somebody like you don't like, bro.
I
It's
mean,
about money, bro. Like, I don't want to pay understand why. people care.
No,
Like,
no,
bro, they get in the
no,
Like
but
bag.
it's
J
not like
Rob, I think
it's
that
not like
no, go
it's
ahead.
it,
That's what my fault. Go ahead.
it's also like it's not like she has nothing to do with the team. You know what I'm saying? Like her
They
man's
literally
playing.
dating one of the best
Like
players.
her man's on the field. Like
Bro,
her
No,
like,
man's,
but
you know.
but her
J
man
Rob,
is
but
not just any player. Her man is literally one of the greatest, if not the greatest, tight end who ever played a game. Like, this nigga's
no, but J
nuts.
Rob, no, but J Rob, that's the thing, and I think he talked about like I think they like the NFL keep on showing her. I think people think it's like a part of compromise, like they compromise on themselves. I think that's it. I think that's the part. I think that's it.
I'm gonna be honest, Easy. If that was me, I'm running all the Taylor Swift tape, nigga. I don't care if she
Oh yeah.
sneeze. I don't give a fuck if she sneeze. I don't give a fuck if she's dancing with the crazy, the little brother who's crazy, who force kisses on people. I
Yeah,
don't
that nigga's
care.
nasty.
That even if it's with him, even if it's with little crash out dummy, I'm literally running the tape, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't understand why niggas be so upset. Like, bro, y'all are upset about the wrong shit. Like, my nigga, I'm trying to
Shit,
get.
I'm making yo J Rob. I'm making them more upset when they go commercial break. I'm making sure I'm getting Taylor Swift commercial, bro. Like yeah,
Yo,
you gonna keep seeing
easy,
this bitch, yeah, nigga.
yo,
Hell yeah.
easy on my mama, easy. If I could buy out Usher to put Taylor Swift as the halftime show on my mom's, I'm buying this nigga out
Oh,
for Taylor
oh
Swift.
man.
Oh my God, I would be like, Usher, how much to buy you out for Taylor?
Yo,
Let this
J
nigga
Rob,
say, let this nigga say
imagine they had her
50
in the
million.
beginning.
Take
Just
it,
imagine it
bro.
wasn't Usher, it was Taylor Swift in the beginning, bro. Just imagine that, bro. That would have
Yo,
been crazy, bro.
yo,
That would have been
Dezo,
crazy.
it's business. Dezo, it's business. I don't know why people be upset. Like it's business. Any of us are doing that. We're all literally running Taylor Swift clips. We see the money. Like, come on, bro.
Niggas gotta
Yeah.
get over it, man.
Niggas gotta get over it, Dezo. They gotta get over it, bro.
Hey,
Easy.
that's
They
a
gotta
fact.
get
That's
over
a
it.
fact. But yeah, man, we gonna wrap it up there, man.
Thirsty.
Great stream. Thank you, Easy, for
You
coming
already
out. You
know.
know what I'm saying? Ox had a little situation with his his daughter, so he had to dip out for a minute. But we'll catch Ox on Monday for No Snooze Button, man. Make sure y'all tap in. All right.
Yes, Sirski. Appreciate y'all
Yep.
having me.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep.
Yep.
Appreciate you,
You already
J-Rob.
know.
Appreciate
Yes,
you.
Sirski.
Catch
Salute.
y'all later, man. Stay safe, man.
All right.